Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Wait, let me bring the microphone closer to me. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi Zoom. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, I know. We're starting the new stream
Oh my
schedule.
god, hot damn, look at her. She's a cat. Oh god, wow. Oh god, bless.
Zoom, congratulations on being boop champ this stream. Fastest booper in the West. Hello. East, upwards, downwards, all over the place. Congratulations. But, yeah. Blarg. Huh?
Oh, tea cakes!
Gah. Zoom, congratulations on surviving 11 months. Dude, you're one more month from being a whole year. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe that it's soon to be your 1 year anniversary with frickin' little old me? Can you frickin' believe it? God, thank you. Hold on, let me catch up to everybody. Hello, Atheist Paladin. Hello, that other guy. Hello, hello. Hello, game guy. Hello, hello. Where are we? Boop, 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 boop. Bless you, bless you. Thank you. Sorry for sneezing in your guys' face. Maybe it's time to go then. No! How dare you barely commit to a year? No, joking. Oh my god. We're starting the year off great. We're starting the new schedule off great. Fabulous. Literally, I sat down like 30 minutes before stream and was just like, I'm gonna start getting ready. And then like, I think my phone starts going off and I'm just like, I think no. 30 minutes before stream, I was downstairs grabbing some food and then like I hear my phone go off in my office and I'm like, no. 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 I go upstairs and I check my messages and I see that my boss messaged me and he's like, "Hey, you there?" I'm like, "Technically I am. I am." And I'm like looking at the clock. I'm like, oh, this is not gonna be a quickie. It's gonna be a long conversation. And so, yeah, that's what happened. Yay! Starting the new schedule off really strong. Yay! Yay! I'm here. I'm here. Like, what? Nearly an hour and 40 minutes, like, after I said I would stream. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Hi, Leon! Yo! Bekonomicon. I love how fluidly that just flows. We worship the Bekonomicon here. I love how you've just made that and it just sounds so good and official. You've been snowed in since about 10 p.m. yesterday, so your week's already off too. Oh, you've been snowed in? I've been like super jealous. One of my coworkers was talking about how they have like 6 to 8 inches of snow and that everything is in critical emergency levels of direness because their area is not supportive of that amount of snow and freezing. Like ever since they experienced what has been labeled as the freeze, year after that, it's just been downhill and just perpetual panic for them. Uh, which is interesting because I was down there one year during a winter and I didn't experience any of that problem. I think no, I'm joking. I'm actually quite disappointed that I didn't get to experience what they call emergency levels of the freeze. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I was like ready. I was just like I have survival gear. I have solar panels and things like that. I'm like I have power supply I would like to test out. Um but yeah, I was telling my coworkers I'm like, "Man, I'm jelly. You have snow? I don't have snow." And then my boss was like, "Dude, you could drive to snow." I'm like, oh, wait, you're right. I think I should be driving distance within snow, but also I wouldn't do it because then I'd be too tempted to want to go snowboarding, and snowboarding costs money, and I don't have the money to go snowboarding. So sad. Dag. Uh, where am I? Cat roll? You know, right? Yeah, it does. It does sound good. We have 8 inches right now, if not more, and that doesn't include the ice. Oof. I want to see that. I mean, I'm so sorry that you're in desperate dire need, but I kind of want to see that. I do. I would feed you with my camping gear because I have now and I would keep you warm because I now have the butane heater on hand, and I have my camping gear, which also uses the fuel butane thing and does not rely on electricity. So I would be able to feed you, and it would be great, and we would survive, and it would not be a dire situation. Hmm. Still waiting for the real snowstorm to hit us in New York. Is it not? Usually in New York it's like really, really cold, right? I thought I saw somewhere on YouTube there was some like weather channels that were just like, oh, for the holiday season it's gonna be like massive, massive snowstorms or whatever. For the holiday season. It's already after the holiday season. Is that something that's like not gonna be a thing? Or is it just late or delayed? I don't usually experience my winter stormness until like what, late January, early February-ish, maybe. If at all it happens, which I actually just realized that the wedding that I'm going to, I do have to drive. I have to travel for it. I sure hope I don't have to drive. I don't think I have to drive through any mountains or passes. I think I should be okay. I think. I don't think I have to drive through some passes. It's wait, have I ever driven in the snow? Wait, have I ever driven in the snow? I think I've only driven in the snow like once. Hmm. Hmm. And it was only for like 5 minutes. Hmm. You know what? That's a new experience to try to look forward to if I have to drive into the snow. Uh, I'm sure I'll do fine. The Monday Becco. It's cold. You're cold. Is it cold for you too? Wait, was it cold outside? Do I need to walk outside? It just looked dreary and damp for me. I should go walk outside. It's cold for everybody. Everybody is cold. You're on Wyoming, which doesn't exist, so we're not allowed to be snowed in. Do you never have snow, Atheist Paladin? You have no snow at all? It's hi TM, how are you? Yes, I am here on a day that I'm not usually. Blarg. You couldn't open your door. Oh, it's that much snow until you rammed it full force. Oh, that sounds so interesting. I want to live. I want to live like that for like a week, please. I want to try it. Just little trysies, just so that I know what to do. Becco adrenaline junkie getting. Ah! Well, it's not bad. It's not bad to be knowledgeable. I think it's more like knowledge is power, guys. I think it's knowledge is power. I just want to know what to do in a crisis situation, and how else am I gonna know what to do other than to experience it? Exactly, right? To be frank, you live in Long Island, but you say New York to keep it brief. Ah, that's fair. That area, yes. Time to bring Sasha as a plus one to the wedding. I don't think I'll be bringing Sasha because I have to drive to the wedding. I have to drive a couple of hours to the wedding. It's gonna be a Freckles job. It'll be a Freckles trip. That, and I kind of don't want to drive Sasha for a while until like I want her to stay nice and clean since last time I washed her. I want her to stay clean for a little bit, and if it's gonna rain a crap ton, I'd like to avoid needing to constantly wash her because every time I wash her, it's like it takes my whole Sunday ish. Uh So yeah, a little bit. I don't mind, but also, wah. I'm gonna keep her there, but I'm gonna like mock pack her. So that's probably one of the reasons why I don't want to drive her at the moment, is because I'm gonna start pulling my camp gear out and trying to figure out how to set it on her. And if I don't finish it, like if like I'm gonna take multiple days. I'm just gonna like unpack and repack and reconfigure and figure out what best place to put what. And so I don't want to do like regular grocery shopping and things like that while I'm like trying to strap camping gear onto her like willy-nilly. She's being mock packed right now. Uh you don't strike me as someone who has snow driving. What do you mean? How would you know? How would you know that I've never had snow driving experience? How can what have I said that could possibly indicate that I've never driven in snow before? I learned how to drive in a desert. So there was like never any snow there. And then even when I relocated, there was still not a lot of snow. And then the one time that I did have snow, I think I did drive once to work. But my work was literally like 5 minutes away from home. So it wasn't too bad. And that only happened like once. Yeah. So I have like one day. I have one 5 minute slot of experience of driving in the snow. Does what could I possibly have said to give you the inclination that I've never driven in snow before? Damp. It's been damp. It's been a lot of damp. It's cold up here. Oh right, Canada. I keep forgetting that Scribs is Canada. I got a heater. I got a heater. I got a butane heater, Scribs, and on the top of the heater, it explicitly says that it's not allowed to be used in Canada, indoors, in Canada specifically. And I'm like, why? What did Canada do? Why does Canada not want indoor butane heating? It's not allowed at all, absolutely. Wyoming has snow, but they also have wind. Oh yeah, wind makes anything worse. So it's horizontal and drifts. I think I can stand the rain. I can stand the snow. I, I, I can. I don't want to stand the blazing heat, but I think wind is kind of abysmal, right? A little bit. I don't mind rain. It's wind and rain that makes it awful. Wind by itself, it's kind of okay if I don't have to drive in that. I hate driving in the wind, both in a bike and in a car. Even when I'm in a car, driving in the wind just kind of feels abysmal. And even then, oh my god, I've gotten to a point where, like, since I'm not driving Sasha for my menial tasks, I actually did a menial task in Freckles, and because I've been driving Sasha, I went to the mall and like saw all of the cars in the parking lot and was just thinking to myself, uh, that cars. Oops, hold on. I was thinking to myself that cars are kind of excessive. I've gotten to the point where like I looked at the amount of cars in the parking lot at the mall and how a majority of those cars were like big SUVs and things like that, and that like they only carried one person doing a task, just like I was a singular person in Freckles doing a task. And just thinking to myself, cars are a bit excessive. I'm like, everybody should just ride scooters. Or smaller cars, one of those two. Hold on, why is my tracking being kind of buggy today? Can you not? Maybe I have to yell at the internet, man. But yeah, I was like, too many cars. Guys, we don't need the sea of cars in the parking lot. Praise for the other guy. I praise for you guys experiencing the snowstorms, but also pray to the overlords of the sky and tell them that some internet cat wants some winter storming here. Wouldn't mind it. Dreadfully wouldn't mind being snowed in. Hold on, let me. It's been doing this. It's why does it do that? Periodically lag. Why are you doing this? Is it you? Disconnect. Connect. Anyway, where was I? Nice and cold tomorrow. You're going coyote hunting? Can you eat that? Ow! Do you eat that? Do you eat it? Why are you hunting the coyote? You're from the Midwest, so you're personally prepared for this, but the state you live is not prepared for it. Uh-oh. Yeah, why does the Midwest get so much snow? You know, every time I visit the Midwest, when it's supposed to be like the winter season, it never snows. So I'm of the perpetual mindset that I don't believe the Midwest having abysmal snowstorms, because every time I visit during the winter season, it never snows. And every time that I'm not there during the winter, it snows. But I'm not there. How dare you deprive me of snow when I visit? Why are you hiding your snowstorms from me when I visit? You think you'd want to share. You think you know, as somebody that wants to experience snowstorms, how dare you deprive me of your wintry snowstorms whenever I visit? I'm visiting. Share. I've had people that I visit in the Midwest at this point now, they just want me to visit during the winter because apparently every time I visit, it never snows. They keep telling me how bad it is. They keep telling me how bad it snows during the winter. And I've gone multiple times during the winter, and it never has. I'm expecting it. I gear up. I get like I think there was one year I went out of my way and I bought like snow boots for like snow because I've never experienced big stormy boots before, and they always keep telling me about it didn't snow at all. Not a single snowflake landed anywhere. I'm like, gosh darn, like what? And then anytime after that, I've just like not really brought any snow gear anytime I visit, and then it's just like it just never snows. I'm gonna believe that it just doesn't snow there. You're lying. You're lying. Either that or you just want me to visit as a lucky charm so it doesn't snow. Oh, hello. I'm gonna have to live with this. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's lagging. I connect via Wi-Fi as opposed to being plugged in. I don't know if that makes any difference. I'm gonna eat your face. Face tracking. If you don't track me, I'm gonna eat your face. Beko versus nature. Yeah, I wanna. I've been watching a lot of camping videos. I've been watching a crap ton of camping videos to try to get into the mindset. Specifically, I've been watching heavy rain camping videos to try to curb my expectations, right? I'm trying to curb my expectations that of what to expect about how miserable and how like awful it will look or feel. I'm trying to curb my expectations by just watching only the heavy rain camping videos. You don't speak your language, including English. Just came by to wish you good day. Thank you, Carlos. I'm so sorry. How long ago was that? 51? It was like 7 minutes ago. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Canada mentioned. Canada was mentioned on my butane heater. Really only snows way more up north than where you are. You just get high winds, cold rains, and minor flooding. you get flooding? Ah! Oh my god, you get flooding? How much flooding? How much flooding are we talking about? It's not too bad, right? It's not like super bad. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna rip this. I'm gonna rip this tracking out of its face. Wait. No. I should update. I was like, I'm just trying to think, like, does this need to be updated? It shouldn't. It's through Steam, so logic would dictate it automatically updates. Ah! Whatever. You wish you lived further south? You're not a snow fan? Do you have to shovel the snow? Have you done snowboarding? I don't know. Maybe I've just been deprived of snow for way too long. Maybe I've just been deprived of snow for way too long to experience the animosity towards snow. I like snow. I think what last time I experienced snow, I happened to be like at a parking lot mall and it was like really big snow. Like I think it was up to my shins high snow. And I'm just like in a parking lot. Okay, parking lot. Not even in the mountains or in front yard or some field experiencing lovely snow. In a parking lot, I flapped myself into the vat of snow. I played in a parking lot, like garage, specifically a garage. So like the top level of a garage. I just flopped myself on that cement, well, covered snow. It was fine. The snow was so thick that I didn't even hit any cement. Your approach to gathering winter gear indicates limited snow interaction. God, what do you mean? Your approach to get? What do you mean my approach? What do you mean my approach? Getting snowboard gear? Or the fact that I didn't have a winter coat for like the past 3-4 years or something. The fact that I didn't have a winter coat for like 3 years. Why? 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 What if I have it up? What if I just have the program as my primary? Can you figure yourself out then? Is it because you don't like me being tabbed out? Which would be kind of dumb. I would have to be tabbed out if I'm doing like other things. If you were a more active snowboarder, you'd believe it. I, I, I wanna be. Snowboarding costs money. I wanna be. What is this? Winter gear are you talking about? What other winter gear are you talking about? I've snowboarded lots before. Maybe I haven't gotten season passes before, but that's only because I didn't really have a lot of chances to go up to the mountains. I guess theoretically speaking, I could go up like what? Every weekend, but I stream with you guys. Wait. Yeah. I stream on Saturdays. What if I don't stream on Saturdays and I decide to just be a snow bunny for the season? Is that what I should do? Is that what I should do next year? Not stream on Saturdays so that I could be a snow bunny? You guys would watch videos. You guys would watch videos of me being a snow bunny, wouldn't you? If I did do that and just like recorded myself, you would watch all of the snow bunny action. Cars are money pits? Yeah. They're so huge. They take up so much space. And it's just to carry one singular person entity. Waste a lot of time, yes. Time for Becca to drive to Canada, drive in Canada. I've driven to Canada once, and it was like, I hate it. I hate driving in Canada. I hate, and it wasn't even snowy. I just hate doing left turns because everybody is like a heathen when a left turn is involved. When a left turn is involved, it's like somebody's gonna crash. Let's flip a coin, see if it's you. How was my meeting? Very long. It was very long, and I'm gonna have another meeting. I have 2 meetings tomorrow. The weekly meeting and then the continuation of tonight's meeting. So, you know, yay, meetings. You were just a river across from the Midwest right now. You get just about the same weather. It's still not fun. Ugh. A river across? Oh. But you still get it. You're still close enough to be within the vicinity to get all of their weatherings. People are just excessive. They buy rigs they don't need or for the wrong reasons. You have a small truck because it makes sense. Your mom has a big van. She has a ton of kids, so it makes sense. Your aunt has the biggest truck you've ever seen. It just looks nice, she says, as she struggles to get it. That's my sister. She wanted the truck because she wanted to be, and I quote, she wanted to be one of those girls with big trucks. She just wanted to be a girl with a big truck. Literally. And then she couldn't handle the truck. It was too big for her. She couldn't drive it. They tried to pawn the truck off on me because I could handle it since I was like the best driver of the siblings. But I'm just like, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Uh-oh. What is this? Encoding overload. Consider turning down your video settings. But why? Why is my encoding overloading? OBS. I've not changed any of my settings. Oh wait. You know what? I'm not gonna pay any mind. It seems fine. Anyway, hello Izzy from YouTube. How are you? So like, I don't mind small car because I don't got a lot to do. But you know, Scooter's where it's at. Scooter was all my brain worm. We haven't had any big storms in the past like 3 or so days, but it's very, very cold today. I don't even know if it's
Oh, tea cakes!
I don't even know if it's cold today. Doctor! Congratulations on surviving. It's officially your 1 whole year!
The Great Shadow is back from his exile.
Oh.
And to celebrate, you all can go to tcakeproduction.com for your Beko merch needs. Also, wow, is it cold.
You're back! Welcome back, Shadow! Also, welcome back, and thank you so much for the shout out. And yeah, it's really cold for you. It's really windy. It must be really windy, right? It must be really windy. Becca the face eater, dude, I'm gonna freaking eat this tracking's face if it doesn't stop like lag. It's like constantly lagging on me, and I can't figure out why. I don't know if there's
I'm
like
also
an encoding.
cold.
Doctor's also cold. You're also cold. Everybody else is cold. I'm gonna go stand outside. After stream, I'm gonna go walk outside and like stand there. See if it's cold for me too. I stay inside a lot of the times. I'm a hermit. Not by choice, but because, you know, maybe by choice. I don't know. For being as adventurous as I am, I don't get to go out a lot because I tend to be of the mindset of like, I need to like have a reason to go outside. I need a reason to go outside. I'm not a homebody where it's just like I don't want to go outside. It's more like I understand that me leaving requires or wasting of resources, right? Like, for instance, if I leave in Freckles, that costs gas. How much gas? If I go out, that's why when I go out to run errands, I typically only want to, I pile like a bunch of errands together in a single day. I don't like going out for an errand for like a single errand in a day because I consider all of that wasted time and gas. So I'd rather like bundle it all together. Blarg. I'm of that mindset. So I don't like going out frequently if it's for small menial tasks. That's me. That's my mindset. So then I don't go out that much. But then I do want to be
But
adventurous
yeah,
and go
I
out.
haven't been in this chat since last year. Also, I went out for 5 minutes, and it's so cold and windy that it is the level of cold where it makes you gag from it.
That's a thing? Wait, you can gag from it being too cold? No, what? How does it work? How does that work? Wait. How does that work? You're doing good? How about you, Becca? I'm doing good, Izzy. I'm doing good. Well, busy, but good. And apparently, everybody's cold. And now I want to go stand outside and figure out how cold it is. Because I have a very controlled climate within my home. So it's always the same. And I only have access to the one window outside of my office. And I see the same thing because it's just the tree. It's the same tree. And it always looks wet. And so a lot of the times I don't know what the weather is outside. I live very much under a rock, quite literally. Not much of the open world. I'm so backlogged. I'm so apologized. Please. You hunt coyotes for 3 things. Pelts, animal protection, and 'cause there's too frickin' many of them. Do you eat them, though? Do you eat them? Just for the pelts, do you eat them? You're cold, too? How cold is it for you, Izzy? From YouTube. I have to specify. I have to specify. The day after you delivered the bread, that whole road was under... Nuh-uh, for real? Submerged? That whole road? That's insane. Did it rain that much after I left? I mean, it was really rainy when I was going there, too. It was really rainy when I was going there. Salutations, fellow bekogenniers. Yay! The little Dawnlit Nation. All of you guys, the bekogenniers, the Dawnlit Nation. Dawnlits. The Arctic cat. I wouldn't mind existing in the snow. You don't know, but it's cold. It's been cold for everybody. I will go stand outside after stream in solidarity. How long? 5 minutes? Maybe the length of a YouTube video? Just watch a YouTube video outside. I'll stand outside in the cold in solidarity. Big Becco truck owner? Yeah, no, I never owned the truck. I refused to own the truck because I didn't need it. And then eventually when my sister got more experience, she got the truck. Well, after she got more experience driving and also destroyed her first car, then she got the truck. And then she destroyed the truck. And then now she, as last I heard, is driving the SUV. So... you know. Meanwhile, the car that I learned on was the Mercedes. And it's not because I wanted the Mercedes, mind you guys. It's only because it was the only car available. So I trained on like the oldest car. And it was an old Mercedes too. Like the ones that are like full steel heavy. Like it doesn't have power steering. It didn't have power steering and it was like the full metal frame, not like the really thin plasticky or whatever like weak body. It was like steel frame and heavy. And it had tinted windows, like the crazy tinted, like limo style tinted windows. And no power steering, and what else? Leather seats, and sometimes the AC would be broken. And that was the car that I trained on. And last I checked to this day, it still works. It's still in good condition. I took care of that car. Even though it was given to me with a bunch of problems. I used it with all the problems it had. Oh, that was another thing. It would constantly run out of coolant. So I had to keep filling its coolant and checking on its levels. And I had to take it to many, 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 many mechanics who couldn't figure out that what was going on was that the coolant had some sort of hole and was leaking into the oil. So coolant was leaking into my oil, and that was all very dangerous and bad. But we got it fixed eventually, and car still drive. Chupa Thingy is still alive. Yes, I named the Mercedes the Chupa Thingy. Meanwhile, my sister killed the Puma. She killed Sheila. She's probably on the verge of killing Phyllis too. Damn, how old was the car? Oh crap, I actually don't know how old the car was. I just know the car was old. Whenever Mercedes cars were like steel body frames with leather seatings, leather. I don't know. Do I even have a picture of Chupa Thingy? I'm trying to think if I even have a picture of Chupa Thingy. I don't think I have a picture of Chupa Thingy, but yeah. And then I bought Freckles.
Bella Adzala old? That old?
Why are we talking about Belle? We're talking about Chupa Thingy. What? Wait, what are you guys talking about? Let me see. Big truck owner Becco. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Shadow. Shadow Soul. Yo, what's up? Love your dad's truck. It's a work truck and also a surprisingly good drag racer. Do you drag race it? Do you know how to drag race? Do you know how to drift? I don't know how to drift, but it's very scary. I've been in a car with a drifter. He drifted. I posted a video on the Discord. I don't know if you guys saw the cat drifting. Becca, you have been sneaking. I've been sneaking. Have I been sneaking? Sneaky, 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 sneaky. No. I'm really bad at sneaking games. Trip a thing for you? Nickname? Hold on. Trip a thingy? For a nickname for a car is wild. Chupa Thingy, like Chupacabra. Like Chupacabra. The name was like Chupacabra, but instead of completing Chupacabra, it was Chupa Thingy. That was the name of the Mercedes. The name of the Mercedes was Chupa Thingy. The name of the I forgot what car it was. It was a silver car. I named the Puma. The truck was named Sheila. The SUV was named Phyllis. The van was named Warthog. There was a point in time where, like, I think, and then when I bought Freckles, named Freckles, and then Freckles technically has a counterpart. So when I bought Freckles, they also bought another car that is also, it was a Nissan Altima. And so that one was named Cece. I named that one Cece. And then there was another one after that I think I named, what did I name? It was a short-term car that, like, my brother got. But by that time, I had already left. By that time, I was already excavated from the homestead. So the naming conventions slightly stopped there. And then now we have Sasha. The fact you have a name for your car. No, and you want to know what? I don't remember. I think I've mentioned this before. All of the names is me being a massive nerd. Because all of the names are basically mostly vehicles from Red versus Blue, I think. So anytime a new vehicle came into the homestead, I'd have to, like, scour through Red versus Blue and search for a name that'd be fitting for the vehicle. I'd be like, hold up, is there a new vehicle in Red versus Blue that I could name this car after? Wait. With the exception of Sasha. Sasha is named Sasha as a Scrubs reference. Sasha is a Scrubs reference because I like Scrubs. Let me see here. Let me catch up. You don't want the truck. Sounded like you were transforming into the truck. Me? I don't want the truck. Love your grandpa's old S10. What's an S10 for the same reason? Because a big truck, big sturdy truck. Sometimes I wish I had a truck, right? Because I do a crap ton of moving sometimes. So it's like, sometimes I wish I had a truck because goddamn, it would make moving so much easier. It would, but then like outside of that, like I don't really need a truck, but like goddamn. Truck, please. Me when I grab a ladder so you can get into the truck but fall and break a leg, so now you need a ramp to place the wheelchair inside the truck. Yeah? I don't think I've ever fallen out of the truck. I don't think so. I've always wanted to sit in the back of the truck, like the truck bed, but I keep being told that's very illegal. But I've always wanted to. I swear I'll be safe. I'll swear I will get a little safety belt rope to protect myself. Maybe. I don't know. With the encoding glitch? What encoding glitch? Oh! OBS? Do you think the OBS is making my tracking lag? I'll have to use the tracking when I'm not streaming and see if I lag. Maybe one of these days when I'm in the tea room, I'll just have my VTube on and see how badly I lag just doing regular conversing. You got worms? Who got worms? Who gots the worms? Look, Belle, look at my manly... You want me to just have a truck and just go up to Belle and just be like, look at my manly truck. I don't need that, no. You know what? Actually, if I did have a truck, I wouldn't mind one of those tiny K trucks. Those tiny itty bitty Japanese K trucks. Those are so cute and adorable. I don't need a big burly truck. Those tiny K trucks are cute. Welcome back, Shadow. Shadow, welcome back. Hi, Becco. It's a year. You have a year. You've enjoyed me for a year. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you again. You're asking for a 2-week timeout. You're never asking for a 2-week timeout again. At least it brought you back. I can't believe it told you you were banned. That was kind of scary that it told you were banned. At least it brought you back. You missed the Twitch chat? What's wrong with YouTube? We've got Izzy over there enjoying me. You could be giving Izzy company right now. You could be giving Izzy company over on YouTube. But there's nothing wrong with YouTube except for the fact that I have to look at a separate box to read YouTube messages and hope that I read them and catch them because I'm really bad at reading messages. Becco just leaves the stream right now to see how cold it is. Do you want me to? Do you want me to just go outside and just be like, oh my god! It's cold! Wait, I have a window, but that's not the same as, like, standing willy-nilly outside. Twice the Becco. Hi, Scribs! Let me see. No, it's like 12 Fahrenheit outside? What is that in Celsius? 12 Fahrenheit sounds like it would be cold. That sounds like it would be negative degrees. Below 0 Celsius. We missed you in here too? Yeah! Yeah, we did. Poor Shadow was very sad because I was very bad at reading YouTube messages. But, look at the benefit. I'm so backlogged on Twitch that the fact that there's not a lot of chatter on YouTube, I'm able to read you guys if I'm able to notice it almost immediately. Faster than I'm getting through Twitch chat. That's really cold. The 12 degrees Fahrenheit is really cold. The cold becomes too much for your throat. I don't know if I've ever experienced that. I don't know what's the coldest weather I've ever been in. Finally, all the attention. Scribs gets all the attention now. Let me see. You've been in that weather before? Forget that. Really? So it is a normal thing that it can get too cold that you start gagging. That's weird. I don't think I've ever experienced that. It makes you gag and cough. Coughing maybe. Coughing maybe. I don't know. I'm back to being backlog. You don't think it's safe to eat coyotes? They can have rabies? Okay. That's fair. But then what do you do with the meat?
The cold numbs muscles. Now imagine breathing and the air numbs your throat. That is a painful feeling.
I can see your point. I can see your point. I'm just trying to imagine if I've ever been in that kind of cold before. I don't think I have. Maybe if I did, I probably don't remember anymore. But then again, I have a chronic cough, so I just cough all the time. So if Sarah didn't go for the bread that day, they would have been soggy wet bread? No, because I put them in little canisters. I put them in plastic little canisters that I hope would have been airtight and enough to prevent water from leaking in. Trucks are unnecessary. Do you work in construction? Do you often carry heavy loads? Do you want to pay more at the pump? No, you don't need a truck. What about a little K-truck? And what if in the back of the K-truck I made a tiny home? There's a YouTube channel that I watched where they made a tiny home in the back of their K-truck, and it's kind of cute, and I kind of want it. I kind of want a tiny home in the back of the K-truck. It's so adorable. They could just go camping with it and they just kind of exist. They just park the truck up on like the beachfront and then they just kind of sleep there for the night, and it has all of the amenities they could want. Little kitchenette, and then they could put down one of the sides and be able to lounge out the side. It's so cool. River Rose, the other River Rose as well. People were trapped and no coyotes eat gut piles. Ugh. Trash and sick animals, so they taste nasty. Ugh. It's a dog, basically. It's a dog that they can have babies with most breeds. Ugh. Ugh, gross. Ugh. Do the pelts feel nice at the very least? At the very least? Becca carrying and feeding a cursed truck is some wild lore. Cursed truck? Me? Feeding? Carrying and feeding a cursed truck? What's a cursed truck? You talking about the K-truck? Where? Or do you mean Sheila? You talking about Sheila? What's wrong with Sheila? Sheila was okay. This is the only reason you actually own a truck, to be honest. All of the moving? Do you do a lot of... Wait, do you do a lot of construction? And carry a lot of loads? To pay more at the pump? Belly or Sala old? That old? I still don't know what you're talking about, Shadow. I have no idea what you're referencing.
Most are soft unless it has mange.
Mange. I see. I wish there was more use that you could do. Seems like such a waste. But I guess it's to slightly cull the herd, maybe. It's a shame that you can't eat them. Or at least they don't taste good. It's a shame that they don't taste good. And they're probably not good for your health because of rabies and trash and all that other stuff, but...
Our human body, when exposed to cold, would immediately pull the blood to the organs as a survival method, which is why frostbite become black and ugly, from lack of blood. When you go outside in the cold and not wear gloves, your hands will feel pain cause of this exact reason.
Oh, that's why the tips of my fingers felt like they were blistering and splitting in half. That kind of makes sense. When I was driving to the little German town, it felt like my tips of my fingers were split in half, like as if somebody took a laser and like a laser knife and just sliced down the middle of my fingertips. All of my fingertips like split open in half. Just the tip. Just the tip. Shadow, I'm still so confused. I don't know what you're talking about. I still don't know what you're talking about. But I'm just gonna keep going. Because I'm so backlogged. Sounds like a 70s or 80s Merc. Oh, Mercedes? Yeah, maybe. I have no idea. It was an old car. It was like the oldest car. Chocolate milk oil changes. Yeah. Wait. Ah! Blag. You work construction? Ah, see, that's valid. That's valid truck owning. Very responsible, very valid truck owning. Understandable. Perfect excuse to get a truck. Yeah. Anybody else that has a truck that doesn't do any of that kind of stuff?
Ads are dropping in 2 minutes.
Oh, bah. Chupa thingy is a fantastic. You knew it was a red versus blue reference. That's what we called your friend's truck in high school. You knew. Oh my god, your friend also called their truck Chupa thingy. Chupa thingy. Those things are sealed tight. You're not giving those back to her. You're not giving the containers back to me. They're nice and you're keeping. You know, that's fair. That's fair. I was debating putting all of the bread in one of my bigger containers, but I didn't want to lose the bigger container. I was like, I don't know if I'll get that back. So I put them in the smaller containers. And that's why. I guess that's fine. You personally like smaller cars? You hate driving trucks much? I'm kind of indifferent. Well, I mean, maybe not indifferent. I can't imagine driving a huge U-Haul, like a big, massive, like, truck like that, vehicle like that. I can't imagine driving something like that. The biggest vehicle I've ever driven is... Maybe the truck and SUV? I'm trying to think if I've driven a U-Haul. Like... I might have. I think I might have driven a U-Haul a couple times when I used to run conventions at a different location. I think I did. A couple times, but not a lot. Not a lot. Not a huge fan. Never mind. I agree with you. I started this statement saying I think I'm indifferent, and then now as I keep talking, I'm just like, no, you know what? I agree with you. Not a huge fan of driving big vehicles. I concur. Fun fact, chupacabra means goat sucker. Chupa? Is it the chupa that means suck? Is it the chupa? Is it the cabra? Which ones mean suck? Is it the chupa chupa chupa? I sure hope it's not the chupa because that's so fun to say.
Hugotribby Target has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
Hug! Hello? Wait, let me grab my water.
Chopper means SUCC.
No, not the chupa. Thank you so much for the hydration. Chupa's so
Ads
fun
incoming.
to say. Chupa 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 chupa.
ADS are running for 180 seconds.
Lol. We're on ads. And I'm supposed to stop content. However, I don't know how much more small not content I can do from going from talking. However, this gives me an opportunity to catch up. The bread, the Tupperware, or whatever she used, the Tupperware. The Tupperware, the canisters that I put the bread in. Lock and loaded into the canisters. Very good Tupperware. I'm actually kind of running out. They for some reason seem to be diminishing from my cupboards. I don't know what's happened to them. So I don't know. I still have a fair bit, but I'm just like, huh, there used to be twice as many of these. What is happening to them? I don't know if like, I don't know what's going on or where they're going, but I'm slowly like losing my Tupperware? Question mark? I don't know what's going on with them. Somebody is like, there's like a ghost in my kitchen. And I just don't understand. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to spook myself.
If you want them back, I can give them back.
No, it's fine. You can keep them. It's fine. You can keep them. I put permanent marker on them already. They say bread sun number 1, 2, and 3. You can keep the bread sun number 1, 2, and 3 canister. It's fine. I kind of anticipated that I might not get them back, so it's fine. But no, I am experiencing some weird, like, the canisters are going missing, and it just reminds me of like, there was one time I bought a frying pan, like I got a whole like pan set, And then like a couple months later or something down the road, I'm just like, I'm asking my roommate, I'm like, have you seen this pan? Like there was a large pan that I used to have. I'm like, this flat pan. I haven't seen it in a while. Like I haven't been able to cook anything. And like my roommate didn't do any cooking. I cooked. I cooked for the roommate. I cooked and it was just like gone. Like where did this pan go? We looked all over the place and there was just no pan to be had. And then even when I moved, there was just no pan anywhere. It was just gone. I don't understand how things just disappeared like that. And then what's funny is like the new place that I moved into, I was like searching, trying to organize the kitchen, and I like dug deep into like one of the cabinets. Like I reached around a corner because it was like a weird shape, and I found pans. There was the previous tenant's pans in the cupboards. A couple of them. There was like 2 different pans. And I'm like, oh my god. What? They weren't good pans, so I didn't keep them. But I'm just like, how? How? Why are these cabinets like this that have like a weird nook in it so that pans go missing and freaking... It was a weird shape. I'm not a huge fan of the cabinets I have here. I'm not a huge fan. They're weird. I can't figure out how to store my things in my kitchen. I hate all of the cabinets. I hate them. I hate all of my cabinets in my kitchen. They're just I don't know where to put things. So like a lot of the things that I have are in weird places because I don't like the cabinets. I don't know. I need somebody to help me figure out an organization for my kitchen because I hate the cabinets and I don't know how to put things away. I have things sorted, but it's not optimal, right? They're not optimally placed. I think I mainly use like 3 drawers and then the rest I have mainly empty because I hate them. I hate them and I don't know what to do with them. Let's see. You'll post them on Discord after stream. You name your fridge Beko, mostly because it's a Beko branded fridge. I am so sad that I don't have access to a Beko branded fridge. I wanna go to, you know what? I should go to an appliance store and see if I'm even capable of getting a Beko fridge. I don't know how you guys get a Beko fridge. I'm under the assumption that they don't exist in my area and that I would need to like special order it, but I'm not quite sure. You had one of those? A Beko fridge? I want one. It's your glasses, probably. Me. They're reflecting back into the lens. Freaking wah. I made the mistake of over the weekend. I watched Dragon Ball. So the new thing I'm binging right now, for those of you guys that are curious or aware of the fact that I tend to like hardcore binge like series, usually for like my dinner time or like when I unplug for the day. And the current thing that I'm watching is Dragon Ball Super. I finally decided to jump on it, and I'm just like, okay. I think I'm curious to see what they've done. And I think over the weekend, I think it was like, was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Friday. I made the mistake of like staying up really, really late. I think it was like already 2 in the morning, and I just kept watching episode after episode because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, surely they should be towards the end of this arc, right? They should be at the end of this tournament. It should be ending soon, right? And I just kept watching, and I kept watching, and I'm just like ignoring the fact that Dragon Ball is the master of extending out episodes and extending things out, and I'm just like, surely it's the next one, right? And then it's just like, we're only halfway. With that, we're officially halfway through the tournament, and I'm sitting, I'm like, halfway. I think just before stream, I'm on the final two universes right now, and I'm just like, Uh, uh, I will say that I'm actually kind of tickled pleased with seeing more 17. I was kind of like, I just want to see more 17 just because they're not a common character. And I'm just like, I really like how no chill 17 and 18 are. I forget the fact how much no chill that they are and like how monotone their voices are, and I kind of like it. I kind of like the no chill monotone speak dialogue they have. It's great. Becco is the manliest of cat girls. I'm manly. Yeah, and you like it. As long as it's not a Cybertruck. I abhor it. I sat in a Cybertruck. I think I went to like the electronic vehicle
Surely,
expo.
you can't be serious.
What, Charlie? About what? Being manly? I am. I am. And you guys adore it. I'm super adventurous. I want to go hunting, fishing. I'll do all of that. Hey, you want to play soccer? Let's go play soccer sports. Yeah, let's go do that. Listen, you don't ever need to be worried about, the girls that pretend to be into sports and then they never watch sports. I won't I'll be upfront with you. I'll never watch a sports game because I'm of the mindset of like, why watch? We could play. Let's go play right now. Right? Wouldn't you rather have a girl that'll play the sport with you than to just pretend to like to sit to play to watch the game? Maybe you want somebody to enjoy the game with. Sorry, that's not me. I'll watch sports anime with you. I'll watch sports anime with you. And then we can go play actual sports. But I won't watch human sports. Maybe soccer. I think the only human sports I would watch would be soccer and... human. Does ice skating count? I say this, but I've been to a lot of human sports. I've watched indoor football. I've watched football. Oh, never mind. I know what sport I would watch. I would watch hockey. I'll watch hockey with you. In person. We can go to hockey games in person. I
am serious.
I don't even
and
know.
Don't call me Surely.
I don't even need to know the teams. I'll root for whoever you want me to root for. I'll watch hockey. You serious? I'll watch hockey. I grew up on hockey. Yeah. Freaking hockey. Yeah. I don't know if I don't think I'm be really good at playing hockey. I'm gonna be real with you. I have played hockey, but yeah, I'll watch hockey. Yeah. So if you're an avid
Becco
hockey,
is serious, and don't call her Shirley.
I am serious. I am for real. I'm for real. If you any hockey lovers out there, I'll watch hockey with you. So if you want a girl to watch hockey with you, I'll watch hockey with you. Preferably in person. You gotta be there in person. But also, let's be real. People that go to hockey to watch hockey are mainly in it to like watch the checks. You're there to watch the checks. Let's be real. Let's be honest. When you go to hockey and you watch the game in person, you're there for the checks. You want a truck coon? I don't want to be run over by a truck coon. You name your guns. Your Beretta is named Corva. Your 2 rifles are Bruhilde and Karataker. Your shotgun, Dinner Bell, and all your BB guns and airsoft guns have names as well. Can I name your next gun? You can trust me, right? Maybe. YouTube chat is so lonely, but you have me all to yourself. You have me all to yourself in YouTube. No emotes or redeems? Is there any way to have emotes or redeems through YouTube? I've constantly tried to look up. But I that's not a thing for YouTube, is it? That's not a thing. Not even emotes? I'd have to have some sort of what do you call it? Is that do they offer that for like memberships? Is that a thing at all? Or do they absolutely like not have emotes at all? If they do offer memberships on YouTube, then that means you just gotta get the YouTube stream to qualify. Then you could start having the snazzy emotes over there. But we just gotta get it there. We gotta get the Beko emotes there soon. Is there slots? Can you do emotes? Can you do Beko emotes on YouTube? Or do I have to have premium or like memberships and qualify for memberships? The eyes in this model is immaculate. You can feel the fire, the fierceness. Ah! Especially when I level up or use demon power. You feel like there should be an option too? Is there an option too? Do you know how to do it, Scans? I've tried. I've checked and I've looked and I don't know. I don't know. I've looked. Maybe I'll have to keep looking again, I guess. GG, hope the snow is easy to deal with soon. Wait, are you going to sleep, the other guy? Oh, frig, how long ago was that? Oh, frig, that was like 20 minutes ago. You're gonna hop off? Good night, that other guy. I don't think you're still here, but thank you so much. Oh! Let's see. Human. The other coyotes will eat them, so it's fine. Oh, I guess that's okay then. I guess if the other coyotes will eat them. Dinah! Hello, hello, hey, yo! Sorry, I'm a bit backlogged tonight. You guys are excited because it's a brand new year. It's the first stream of the year. Hot damn! Well, technically, we had the New Year's stream. But it's been the first stream since then. You said the car is old. So you said Belle old? Oh, you're saying the car is as old as Belle? Well, I don't know. How old is Belle? I don't know, is it? I don't know. It's Belle old? You know what? I have no idea. I saw you started streaming earlier while you were getting dinner. Yeah! I'm a bit late because I had a call before stream, but at least I'm here. I'm here for now. You would ask why your truck has 6 pedals, but only for direction. Why does it have the... It's so funny. I love it. And then, what was it? I think my sister explained to me, like, oh, there's 6 directions, like up and down, for like the nuzzle turret. I'm assuming Bella's old cat boy. He is an old cat boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Universe and time itself. We're all pretending to be like super old, right? We're all pretending. We're all like, what is it? All the VTubers, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm a millennium, 1,000 billion-year-old, crustacean. Or I'm the sun god of the universe. I've been here since the beginning of time and space as we know it. Back in my day, what is it? Oh, a granny, a never-aging granny from what's something that's old? I'm a dinosaur. Wait, there has to be like VTuber dinosaurs, right? But they're super old. I'm a dinosaur from the Jurassic period, prehistoric. Granny from the 90s. I'm a granny. I don't need that. Let me see. Your truck only needs to be big enough to fit an elk. You hunt, so if the biggest thing you hunt can be quartered and fit, it's perfect. Do you actually do the cutting out in the middle of like the wild? Do you like cut it into quarters and then put it like like in pieces, not the whole thing, and then process it in the privacy of your own home / butcher shop. I don't know if I've ever seen a car dragging discombobulated deer. I've never seen a discombobulated. You know what? I've never even seen a whole deer on a vehicle. But I mean, that's what they usually show on TV, right? When a hunter kills something, they just strap the whole deer all in one. But I think I would be kind of mortified if I saw like a bleeding, dismembered deer carcass in a car bed. I think I'd be kind of mortified.
No idea how old you are, but the way you talk reminds me of my cousins, and they are 35 and 37. Belle talks more like me and my brother, so I'm assuming Beko is past 25, maybe over 30. Belle is about 25.
Rixiger! Hello, thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I grow stronger. Am I crazy, or have you followed before? It feels like you followed before, and for some reason the notification isn't going off. Why does the notification not go off for you? That's so weird. What? Didn't you follow before? Also, why notification not go off for you? Where is it? I confuse a lot of people because I'm so like, how do you explain it? I'm so like, I was that sibling that like, I wanted to do everything that my sister did. So like, a lot of the things that I do or say is, what is it? How do you say? Like imprinted from hanging out with my sister. So like, that was one of the things that was like mentioned, is that like I have an old soul. I have like an old soul because I'm like trying to, I hang out with all of the how do you say? More lifespanned individuals. It doesn't help that I have weird speech. What is this? Becca has an age cheat. Wait, what? Age cheat. I also really like old things, but that's only because what is it? Some of the parental authorities were into history and like just really liked history. And actually thinking about it, I guess my sister was too. My sister likes a lot of the old things. So there's like a lot of old things that I know, but it's only because of my sister. And like now, many years later or something, I'm like trying to get old things. It's kind of like how I'm into fighting games because of my sister. Oh, wait. There's like some old classic video games that I want to get. Oh my god, I just saw that I like had a shipment of like old games, and I don't have the money for it though. Why are they so expensive? They're old. I want to have the old game.
Don't worry, Miss Genning. People think I'm in my 40s till we meet, then the assumption is 30. I'm younger than Avi Beko's number Hope.
You have an old soul too! You have an old soul too! This is weird, isn't it? This is weird, isn't it? Old souls. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, frig. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having an old soul. It just means you're more refined. Chupa chupa chapa chapa. Chupa chupa chapa 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 chupa chupa chupa. Sorry, I just saw Hug's message. It's definitely Belle. That's something he would do. Who Who? What would something Belle would do? You ate the pan? Are you saying what Belle took my pan? Heresy. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't even cook. He like orders food. He like orders in food. Let's see. Build your own. We did that. Then again, we own our home. Oh frick! I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, the tiny home? I want a tiny home. Yeah, I do want a tiny home. I just need a property to be able to place it, or to like if I had a tiny truck, little K truck, then build a tiny home on. Granny Becco, tell us about the days before the internet. Let me think. What are some things before? Wait, how? When was the internet born? What are some things before the internet? Hold on. Before the internet, people would read or get their information from newspapers, and newspapers would be printed literally like the day after news happened, and people would have phones. However, they were attached with a line and not wireless. Phones would be stationed at blocks or like on the side of the road, like like a TARDIS. Did they do that in the U.S.? Yeah, it's payphone. It's called a payphone. People would have to pay to use the phone. Back in the day, they would have to pay to use the phone. Old phones didn't have a dial pad. They had a circular thing that you spin. And that's kind of fun. I don't know why they didn't keep that. I guess it must be really terrible because you have to wait for the thing to unspin, but that seems like something that's really, really fun. Granted, let's be real, it took forever, so if somebody's trying to dial 911, they have to wait for it to unspin, and by then that could be a crisis. So yeah. Doesn't everyone keep emergency pants in the cupboard? Pants? You have emergency pants in the cupboard? I don't have emergency pants in the cupboard. Pants. Show us our cupboards. Are we gonna grade your guys' kitchens? I don't know if I want you guys to see my kitchen. I don't know if I want you guys to see my kitchen. Uh-oh, Becca is more sidetracked now. I am. I'm getting back to chat. Let me see here. It has UV lights. It helps well with produce. What has
Back
UV
in my day,
lights?
kids drove their dads to the liquor store. My nickname is also Granny Lynn. Don't know why it's Granny and not Gramps, but oh well.
Granny Lynn just sounds so... It sounds proper. It sounds like it just would fit. Grandpa Lynn. Grandpa Lynn, Granny Lynn. Granny Lynn is more fluid. Back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day. Oh wait, maybe they still do that. Back in the day, there used to be a place where you can rent movies for your weekend entertainment. And they called it a rental blockbuster. These have since now been extinct and non-existent. The initiatives have been made to try to preserve these what do you call it, rare forms of entertainment in the form of red boxes. They are called red boxes, right? I think. Does anybody actually use the red boxes? Do you guys? Does anybody actually use them? I've never used them before. Who's Shirley? Is she single, Shirley? Uh-oh, you are on the Tournament of Power on New Year's Eve. You said you were in Universe 6-7 tournament arc. Oh, on New Year's I was on the 6-7 tournament arc. And then now I'm on the Tournament of Power. Yeah. Yeah. I binge a lot. Straight binge. You yourself binge Fairy Tail in 2 weeks. Is that a lot? How many episodes are in Fairy Tail? Don't watch Blue Lock Season 2, or as it's known as, PNG Lock, a soccer anime. Really? The first Blue Lock was okay. Is the second one not okay? Not as good? Hockey does look fun because they are allowed to fight each other. That is so true. That's the excitement. See, people go to hockey to watch the checks. The most fun part of sports is when players fight each other. You wish you were in person for the malice at the palace. What is that? But is it weird that, like, you go to sports to watch the encounters, like the aggression, but then, like, it feels different than watching things like MMA or, like, boxing? It's not as exciting because the expectation is that they're supposed to already fight. Is that weird? Is it weird that it's just like that it's less exciting to watch actual officiated battling versus sports where they're not supposed to battle? Does Becco have a hockey jersey? No. I don't think I have like a preferred hockey team, if I'm being honest. I don't think I have a preferred hockey team. It wasn't... We didn't go to like have pride or support for a specific team. It was mainly just for like the sport itself and the checks. So like I don't have the experience of like being specifically super devoted to a team. Maybe I do. I actually do have a hockey hat. I believe I have a hockey hat that's signed by a hockey team. I have a bunch of signatures on the hat. So I have that. I don't remember what hockey team it was. I think it might have been the local hockey team at some point. But yeah. I don't know. The only hockey you watch is when it's the Sudbury Bulldogs. Oh. Are they good? Wait. When you bother to read YouTube chat twice a day, when I notice the YouTube chat, when I see it, look, I'm trying to be better at it. Sometimes it's kind of hard when things are going really, really fast. Edogawa, haro, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I grow stronger. Thank you. How do I say this full? Edogawa Con. Conan cute. Vian. Can I call you Edogawa? Edogawa. Emotes on memberships, which is why you see emotes on Hollow live streams. So what you're saying is you need to get my YouTube streams to membership status. That's what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is you guys need to get my YouTube streams to membership status so that we can then get emotes on there. What does it take? What does it take to get membership status on YouTube? Backlog check. 40, 20, 45. I'm only marginally 15 minutes behind. I'm okay. He gives old energy? Who? Belle gives old energy? Pretending? Hi, Kaiju! Full-on dinosaur model VTubers. Yeah! Mine! Chia owns that she's near the end of her tiny ham life. Wait, hamsters live like 4 years, right? Hamsters live like 4 years, isn't it? That's for sure. People would wrap the deer in tarp. Ah, that hopefully contains all the blood. Becco, I saw your schedule. You'll be in the next city over from you twice in a row. Yay! Really? Next city over. Do with that information as you will. And if you decide to come out and meet me, expect me to give you an old Becco jab. Paw jab. That is how I greet. A little paw jab. Because I have no idea how else to interact with humans. Sorry. It's out of affection. I mean, it's like real cats, okay? Deal with it. Meat sack. Oh, you wrapped the deer up. You thought you ate your pan? You needed iron? I know I need iron, but I don't think that had a lot of iron in it. Let's be real. Pans, are they made of iron anymore these days? I don't think they're made of iron. Small Becco, small house. I want a tiny home, but I have too many things to fit in a tiny home sustainably. Internet was born in the early 90s, you think? Oh. What else is before days? I could try to go on trying to think of old things, but like, I don't know if that whole segment was cringe. Really beaten them hag allegations? Who? Bloodifly? Before the internet, you'll have to rely on your friends. You'll have to rely on your friend's stoner brother about conspiracies and the latest trend. You'll have to talk to your neighbors. You'll have to talk to your neighbors for gossip and be friends with them and lend them tools that you'll never receive back. That's what they did back in the old days, right? Is that something they did? Used to use quarters for phones? That sucks so much. Wait, you used payphones? For real? Nuh-uh. You've used a payphone? That's crazy. I don't even know if I've ever seen a payphone. Other than, like, fake decoration. I've only seen... Wait. Have I seen a... I've never... Wait. You've used payphone? When have you used a payphone? It made funny noises. The phone? Bring, bring. Your kitchen's small but messy because of plates? Clean your plates. I'm trying to figure out how to get a surplus of cilantro. I kind of want a stock of cilantro, and I'm trying to figure out a way for me to have a cilantro farm without buying soil, because I don't want to have soil. So I'm trying to figure out how to hydroponics a batch of cilantro. I'm like thinking about it in my head, what that would logistically look like. Hi, Bree. Hi, how are you? Nostalgic Becco hours. It's not even nostalgic. I'm like trying to search through the recesses of like my brain on history, and I'm trying to think of old things. I'm trying to like think through like history lessons and like old movies to try to figure out old things. And I don't, it's not even like me trying to remember things, it's me trying to remember history. Granny Becco is wise. Except in one, in Ohio? You used one in Ohio? There's still, there's a Blockbuster in Ohio? Nuh-uh. There's still one that exists? Oh my god. I wonder what it's like inside. What is a Blockbuster like? I want to know. I want to rent a DVD, right? Do they have Blu-ray or is it only DVD? They have to have Blu-ray, right? Oh, what is the other? What was the thing before? I want to rent a VHS. I want to rent a VHS. Or is that too old? Is that is that too old? I'm like trying to maybe I have my times wrong. Ow. Blockbuster is in Bend, Oregon. Oregon? Oregon. You said there was one in Ohio. But there's one in Oregon? Huh. Dude, next time if I somehow find a Blockbuster, I thought they were all dead. I thought they were all dead. Maybe I want to go and find one and then like record experience of being in a Blockbuster. This is what it's like being in a Blockbuster. It feels like I'm a historian. It feels like I'm a historian. This is what it's like being in a Blockbuster. There's still one left. Red boxes are now all abandoned. Do they still work? I still see them sometimes in some places. But like I've never used one. You used to use the red boxes? They felt weird. I felt like, how can they trust you to return it? That's just buying a DVD at that point and then just never return it. Ah! You haven't seen a red box in years? The company is defunct. Is it alive or not? Because I feel like I've seen some. Maybe I'm just confusing it for something else. I don't really pay attention to like what they have in the grocery stores. All I know is that sometimes, like when you enter a grocery store, it's either like a red box or like key machine. Although recently I've been seeing a lot of Pokemon centers. That's what I usually see nowadays, Pokemon centers. I haven't really bought from a Pokemon center before, but I think they're kind of cool looking. Before the internet. Encyclopedias! Does anybody know how to use an encyclopedia? They don't actually give you like all the information you need, right? Actually, what is an encyclopedia, like a dictionary for objects and things and existence? Or like, because they don't give you everything, right? Wait, hold on. What is in an encyclopedia? Information on many subjects, many aspects of one subject, typically arranged alphabetically. Okay, but what kind of information does it give? Like you could just you Google, right? Like when you have a question and you're just like, what is an elbow? And you Google it on the internet and you're like, what is an elbow? And then you get like here, hold on. What is an elbow? Right? So you search it up on Google. You go on the internet, you search it up, and it's like the elbow is the joint that connects your upper arm to your forearm, right? And it gives you information, all the articles, and it goes into detail of like explaining what an elbow is. There's many places that you can look at for an elbow, right? So if you were to look up elbow in an encyclopedia, what kind of information do they give? Is it just that first sentence? Because it's, how big is an encyclopedia? They can't contain like everything. Like, is it just like you go to elbow section and it's the elbow is the joint that connects your upper arm to your forearm, and then that's it? That's the segment for elbow? Or does it keep going and it's like all your joints, your elbows are part of your skeletal system. Your elbows also contain cartilage, muscles, ligaments, nerves, and blood vessels. Like how much information does it give? Or is it like quick excerpts? Quick summaries? I don't even own an encyclopedia. I don't even... What is... How did you guys get information? Wait, how did you guys... You go to a library and you get an encyclopedia and you go search it up. Because nobody owns an encyclopedia. Because you would need multiple books, right? Encyclopedia is like multiple volumes to have everything. So you would have to go to the library to check out the encyclopedia or to search up your information. But like nobody actually owns an encyclopedia. Right? Let me look at it. Because it's multiple volumes. There's no... Wait, is there an official encyclopedia? The Book of Unusual Knowledge. Dude, there's a Book of Unusual Knowledge. Knowledge Encyclopedia. Box set of 8 books. Yeah, see, it's like multiple books. Knowledge Encyclopedia for Children. What kind of knowledge? Kids Britannica. That Britannica. That sounds familiar, right? That's like an official thing. What's the official encyclopedia? There's a Marvel Encyclopedia, Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. What's the official encyclopedia that like libraries hold? And can you buy it? And then how much would that be? Encyclopedia of Warfare. Timeline of everything. Star Wars Encyclopedia. Music. Encyclopedia of Counseling.
They have books for everything. Even illegal things, because why not?
Can you buy those? Like even if you can't buy those through normal channels. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The new encyclopedia of modern bodybuilding. Arnold Schwarzenegger made an encyclopedia, guys. I like the Star Wars encyclopedias. I probably have. You know what? I should probably check. Maybe I have a nerd encyclopedia. Like I've been eyeballing the Mass Effect. Maybe is it an encyclopedia or like is it an art book? Hold on, let me check. I'm like I probably have one of those nerd encyclopedias, like how there's a Star Wars encyclopedia. I haven't gotten it, but like I've been watching for the longest time. There was like a Mass Effect book, but I don't know if it was like an art book or if it was like oh, here we go. It was The Art of the Mass Effect Trilogy Expanded Edition. Yeah, so it was like an art book. I was like watching, but that's kind of like the same as an encyclopedia, right? Yes, you can buy any encyclopedia. It's not illegal to get one. Only absolute book nerds would have 10 plus book collections. Well, yeah, what's the official one that libraries on though? That have like all like plus 10 plus books for the encyclopedia. What's the official encyclopedia? Okay, let me see. Let me catch up again. Like 300 to 400 episodes, you think? For Dragon Ball? Or sorry, for Fairy Tail? Man, you just realized that Blockbuster outlasted Redbox. I thought Blockbuster was dead. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't realize that Blockbuster is still alive. The animation for Blue Lock dropped so much because of the budget cuts. Personnel were laid off, so the animation is just PNG anime characters being dragged and a 3D ball spinning in slow motion, speed lines to give more action. Man, that's so sad. I'm watching Dragon Ball Super and I'm like, dude, it's like the animators discovered After Effects and were like, more particle effects, please. More particle effects. Give us all the particle effects. Edogawa, hello! Nice to meet you. Call me Conan. Have a nice stream. Thank you! Conan. Dude, those are cute! Those emotes are adorable! Hello, welcome in again, Conan. No, they said Conan. I like that you responded to me saying, can I call you this? And then you responded, as if I can see that when I'm backlogged by like 20 minutes. New clip. Put that on YouTube. You'll be famous. Which clip? 18 minutes behind. What do you mean? Just a bit behind. I'm just a bit. Just a little bit.
Yes, you can. Information is not illegal and can be sold and shared. Like the steps to build a full auto firearm. Learning how to do it is fine. Free speech is fun.
Oh. Interesting. Boston is just a 2-hour train ride. Boston! My boss actually, during the phone call I just had, I think they were talking about sending me also to Anime Central. I don't know where that is. That wasn't originally on the list, but they were contemplating it. Was it Illinois? Yeah. Possible addition might be Anime Central to the list. I'll have to... nothing concrete yet. Ow! Those are just like the going down the list thoughts. Not final, but those are the ones being discussed at the very least. Let's see if you have money to go to the con at Boston too. Hi, Bloodify. Bloodify is only in here to interact with Kaiju, and it's so cute. So cute. Talking to your neighbor sounds crazy. You mean you don't want to have neighborly bonding? You don't want to like be like, hello neighbor. Hello neighbor. Be like an what's that one character? Ow. For anyone new here, Becca reads comments at 1 per 5 minutes, so she would take a while to read yours. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the 1 itty bitty shadow. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to talk about. I talk a lot. Maybe that's more accurate. I talk a lot. Back when you were young, they were available. Which was available? You did once when you were living in New York. Oh, Rent from Blockbuster? You have used one. Oh, use the red box? Red box. Use the red box. I've never used one before. And now you guys are telling me they are all gone. Absolute relics. What did they do with the machines, I wonder? Is there a graveyard where these machines go to? And can we like procure one for science? I've always wondered that. Where do old machines go? They don't get absolutely demolished, do they? There has to be a graveyard where like post-apocalyptic somebody could go like take them and like repurpose them for their like Fallout New Vegas environment. Welcome back, Izzy. How are you? What did you just walk into? We were talking about blockbusters and red boxes and how red boxes is defunct and no longer in existence. And I was wondering if the machines are still out there. And what do you do with them now? You use a rotary phone? A rotary phone! Your grandma had one, and you've also not only used a payphone, you made collect calls. You made collect calls? Do people... Wait. Explain to me what a collect call is. You call, there's like a call center, and there's like a group of ladies that are just like waiting, and they have like phone books or something, and you call them and you're like, I would like to talk to Mr. Jones, and they're like, okay, let me connect you up, and then they just take a little plug and they plug your cord into Mr. Jones. Is that what a wait, what did I say? Is that what a collect call does? Is that like is that what a collect call? Sorry, collect call. But then again, you're ancient. Wait. What is it? How does a collect call work? How does that work? They don't exist anymore, though, right? Do they? They don't. That would require like a lot of manpower. There's no way that collect calls still work. That would be like people still waiting by the phone, waiting to be called to direct your message. Your mom would never bother to buy you a phone, so while all your classmates had phones, you had quarters. Ah. At least you didn't need to make a lot of calls. Right? You didn't need to make a lot of calls. What do you need to make calls for? That's what snail mail is for. Right? Or being friends with the neighborhood kids. Kaiser! Hey Ozol, how are you doing today? We're doing good, Kaiser. More than 20 minutes in the past. How are you? I'm so sorry. Have you been around? Are you still here? If you are still here, I feel like every single time there's a new person, I'm always apologizing to them 20 minutes later. If you're still here, hello. Hi. I need to get better at catching up on chat. The boxes are still there, but the company is gone as of the end of 2024. Oh, so they are gone as the end of last year. They just abandoned a huge amount of machines. The machines are just there. The stores just kind of keep that. So I have been kind of seeing them around. They're just not usable. You think the stores would try to get rid of them? I wonder if they would sell them to me, and maybe. Wait. What can we repurpose the red box machines for? Oh, think about it. Do they have internet service? What if we rig up the red box machines so that they receive internet and they're like they receive streams from Twitch, and we can put them on a rotation, what's the thing? What's the thing that they have like the radio thing, jukebox with the record players. Yeah, jukebox. But like it's for public spaces and grocery stores, and it's like streams, and you could put in a quarter, and you could change the stream, and you can change the stream to whatever stream you want, and you could just hang out and watch a stream. But also at the same time, why would you do that when you could just pull up streams on your phone? Maybe not. Why pay a quarter to put a stream in a public machine when you can just pull it up on your phone? What can we repurpose Redbox machines for? Redbox went defunct July 2024. You can still find encyclopedias in libraries. That's true. I don't imagine libraries would ever get rid of encyclopedias. That's kind of their purpose. Libraries need books. People do own them. Multiple brands make encyclopedias. What's the official, like, big official, like, there has to be a brand name encyclopedia, right? Has to be. Google is one of those things where you have to ask the question the right way, or it'll just BS you or give you an AI generated answer that has a high likelihood of being wrong. You mean the AI doesn't pull from encyclopedias? Why doesn't the AI pull from encyclopedias? Why is the AI not smart enough to go find an encyclopedia and tell me what the encyclopedia says? What made you start your YouTube channel? Uh, I like keeping all of my streams in a place that's accessible. I like having all of my VODs accessible. And unfortunately, Twitch only keeps the VODs for like 2 weeks and then destroys them. I don't like that. I like looking back. Actually, I don't watch my old VODs because I cringe at myself. But listen, I like the memories we share. I do like uh all of the existing. So I like
Ads are dropping in
listen,
2 minutes.
I'm a sentimental kind of person, and I am a sentimental person, and I also have really bad memory. So I don't like the idea of having a moment and it being gone forever. That kind of makes me sad because my memory fails me, and I'm like, oh man, remember that thing when that thing happened, and that thing, I don't know. So I like having a place to be like, hey, remember that thing? Let me pull up that clip, and then it's there, and I can't run from it. I'm like, God damn, you're right. That thing did happen. I did crash this horse like 57 times.
I'm sure keeping VODs will overwork their servers. Remember that Twitch is owned by Amazon, a small startup tech company.
You're right. I'm sorry. That just means I need to buy from Amazon more. No, I'm joking. Google's able to do it. How come Google could do it? There's a book of everything. We owned like a 28 volume. Whoa, 28 volume set. It was very expensive. There was once a whole industry around selling encyclopedia, one book at a one like a subscription service. A subscription encyclopedia. Want your knowledge? Buy this subscription service and you'll get an encyclopedia once every month where you can read up random bits of knowledge you never knew before. You believe you have an Encyclopedia Britannica somewhere. That's the brand that I'm aware of, Britannica. But I don't know if that's like the official, like if that's like the best one. Let's see. World Book and Encyclopedia Britannica were the two sets you were most familiar with at homes and schools. Yeah. Britannica. Everybody's saying Britannica. Okay, so that name isn't standing out to me for like no reason. It is the name that everybody's familiar with. Avi just finished Silent Hill. You always see the World Book collection. I don't know if I remember the World Book, but that might be something. But it's such a generic name that maybe I just don't register it. Hi, Izzy. You're now on the shorts. That sounds confusing. Hold on. The message box is just scrunched on that side.
Ads incoming.
That sounds confusing, yet at the same time makes sense.
ADS are running for 180 seconds.
Which part? Saving the VODs? Wait, are you experiencing ads right now? Twitch is experiencing ads. Are you experiencing ads on YouTube? I don't know if you're. Usually there's not one official, just some popular ones. More effects. Yo! Can you see the last blockbuster on TikTok and YouTube? What do you mean? Can you see the last blockbuster on TikTok and YouTube? See it? Is it on YouTube and TikTok? Or do you want me to post the video of the last blockbuster on YouTube and TikTok? I can do that. I can post it on YouTube. Yeah, on the shorts because the horizontal streams is behind by a lot. Is it? That's so crazy. I don't understand. But I guess it works. It works. I guess. Oh, frick. I don't think the zoom in, me being this close to the camera, works very well for the. Oh no, my glasses. For the vertical. It's kind of. I did the vertical a little bit chonky in terms of like placing myself. Maybe I shouldn't be up in your face like like I usually do. I think this is like a good spacing for vertical format. Let's see here. Encyclopedia Becotania. All about Beko information. There should be a Bekonese dictionary somewhere. There should be some Bekonese dictionary for my Bekonese speech. The speaketh kind. Collier's Encyclopedia is the third set you remember. You think that's the one we had at home? Ah, the Beko noises. That means I'm hungry. Someday I'll perfect the art of cat chirping. Did you know cats can chirp? Someday I'll perfect that. Someday I'll perfect the art. I watched videos of cats chirping and I think it is like such a curious noise. I love it. If I ever get a cat, I would love for them to chirp because that is such an interesting noise. You hate talking to people when you're overstimulated because of your ADHD? Yeah. Sometimes I zone out really bad. Really bad because there's too much going on and I'm just like I need to process one thing and one thing only, please. I don't like being overstimulated either. Wait. I'm so confused. How many bits have you been throwing at me with messages, Shadow? Why didn't I don't remember it reading this one out. Love seeing you get completely lost with the context of comments because of your backlog. Were you talking about deer, cars, Redbox, Blockbuster, or payphones? I think for the most part, I actually do really well at trying to remember the context of what you guys are replying to. For the most part, I think I do fairly well, but sometimes I do get lost depending on how many topics we've had in a single moment. 1, 5, 6. With this one, you've had 6. Oh my god, my tracking is lagging really bad right now for some reason. Ear exercises. Ear exercises. Come on. Make sure tracking's up to date. There you go. You didn't even know cats chirp? And the worst part is you have a cat. Not all cats like chirp, right? Usually cats, they make noises based off of their needs and surroundings, like the environment and of like whatever. So like a lot of times like cats will meow based off of like what they think you are receptive to, right? So like if they know like, oh, you know, this cat like making soft meows like right? They'll meow to whatever they think is most beneficial to them. The cats that chirp are the ones that are hunters. So like the cats that are like really avid hunters, they chirp obviously to lure birds, and it's crazy sounding. I love it. I love listening to cats chirp. I don't know how I don't know. It's so good. It's so good. Hold on. I need to look this up now. Ooh. Cat chirping. It's so good. They're like hunting. They're trying to lure prey is essentially what that sound is. Yeah, that's so crazy. I love it. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Yeah! Oh, it's so good sounding. It's so good sounding. It's the cats that hunt, essentially. I think you're obsessed with cats chirping. It sounds so good. It's so like cuz that's not normal, like that's not like what you usually think of, right? You see a cat and you're like meow, 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 right? You go to a cat and you see it go Like just open its mouth and just start like chirping at you. That's so interesting. Yeah, it's so interesting. I never knew. And then all of a sudden, like I saw a video, and I'm like, no, that's so cool. Yeah, that's the hunting cats. It's cool. Someday I'll learn to chirp. And then my hunting skills will be plus 10. Plus 10 on the hunting skills. Let's see. You did stuff for your old neighbor, and another one is a witch. Like actually a real one, hexes and all. You talk to another one while walking. Is that not normal besides the witch part? I feel like nowadays people are more paranoid of their neighbors than anything, right? I feel like people make most of their social interactions online, that they don't really talk to their neighbors anymore. Why am I lagging so bad? Please help, save me, save me. I don't think people like normally talk to their neighbors these days. I remember when I left when I left like the homestead, one of the first things I did was like I tried to say hi to my neighbors, and like I think I baked them some cookies or something, because I was just like, oh, I'm excited, I want to say hello, make friends with my neighbors and things like that. And then like it was actually more weird than anything, and so I don't really talk to any of my neighbors anymore. I think one of the first places that I like moved out to, I was on my own, and like I had a neighbor that like interacted with me, and I kid you not, literally they were kind of a little bit creepy because they were asking like what I do, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just like, I do video editing, right? At the time, I was doing like some video editing for some clients and things like that. And they're like, oh, video editing? Are you like a porn star? And I'm like, no. And they're like, do you do it on the side? I'm like, no. And they're like, well, if you ever do it and are interested in doing it, let me know. And I'd be so obliged to like do porno with you. And I'm like, please no. They wouldn't let go of it. They would not let go of it. They were very insistent. They're like, you're a porn star, right? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, please. And no, it got even weirder, right? So like that was like in these apartments, and then like at one point I was moving from those apartments to like a different apartment because I found a cheaper place to live. And so like I was going there to like clear out my stuff. I was like packing things and clearing things out and putting them in freckles and whatnot. And like this was a different neighbor. It was the one across from me. Okay. So because I'm constantly going in and out, I left my door open. Like I just kind of prodded it open. I'm like, there's not a lot left in there. It's fine. And I'm making multiple trips. So I just kind of propped it open.
I used to help the couple next tree line over pick apples and stuff. And those people you're talking about are the reason people carry guns, knives, and pepper spray.
Hold on. I need to actually my brain, I need to pull up a diagram for you guys so that I could explain this. Let me explain this to you guys. I feel bad because I know I'm not caught up, and I know this is going to take me more than 5 minutes to explain. And I feel absolutely terrible about it. Hold on. How far away from the bottom am I? Let me see if I could try to catch up really quick before I go on to this story. But I kind of want to explain this story of like why I don't talk to my neighbors anymore. Okay. Where is it? I'm gonna pop this open. Oh, where is it? I broke it. I broke my big window. Maybe not this one. View YouTube? I have like multiple different things. Okay. I don't know where this is looking at.
There's an incoming update to the bounty board.
Oh god. Hello? Abby! Oh, I'm broken. I'm so backlogged. Welcome in, Raiders. Excuse the fact that I'm 20 minutes backlogged. You can still make. I want it. Hello. What? I saw that you were doing crimes of the Silent Hill kind. You were doing Silent Hill crimes. Look at this mugshot. You finished the game, actually. I actually had you on my other monitor. You finished the game. I saw. I don't know which ending you got, though. Hold on. Let me footnote where I am in my comments. But welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! Oh my god, I am super backlogged. Silent Hill Raid. Which ending did you get? Silent Hill Raid. Yo! Hello again. Hello! Welcome back in! We never letting her go to the present. You guys are gonna backlog me like hardcore. Rebirth Doro. Oh my god, all of the Doros. They're so cute. Little scrunglies. Becca's about to give you a weird presentation with a weird story. I was about to talk about why I don't talk to neighbors anymore. She got the same ending? The same one? Was she trying to get a different ending? What was the same ending? Like, what was the first ending? And hello, fellow grubs. She will greet you in 50 minutes. Please stand by. For anybody that doesn't know, hello, I'm bekogenning. I'm just a run-of-the-mill baka neko. That is to say a demon cat, not to be mistaken for any Turkish kitchen appliances. I'm so sorry. My tracking is lagged right now, and I can't figure out why. I've been doing ear exercises to test out my tracking, and like every 3 minutes, I feel like it decides to vomit all over the place. Killing Mari. Mari. What's the other ending? What's the other endings? I don't know. Was she playing the original or the remake? Because I looked at it and it looked like she was playing the original as opposed to the remake. But I also don't know what I've seen the remake. And then I was watching Avi's stream and I for some reason couldn't deduce if she was playing the remake or the original because it looked like the original to me. She's playing the OG one? Oh, okay. You should give it a bag for its vomiting? I should, shouldn't I? Ah! Wow! You like phone calls? You just showed up? But not with the raid? Hi! Welcome in! I like phone calls, I do. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of getting phone calls like 10 minutes before stream, causing it to be like an hour and 40 minutes delayed past the scheduled time because it's work related, unfortunately. But yeah, we were actually talking about phone calls, weren't we? We were talking about phone calls and a lot of other things and old stuff and blockbusters. And where was the message that I last left off at? I'm trying to find it and somehow I can't find it. Oh, you can still make collect calls today. How do you make a collect call? How do you call a collect call? How do you make a collect call? You collect the call. A collect call is just billing the receiver end for routing the call, usually long distance or calling from a payphone. That's so interesting. But somebody still has to pick up and route you, right? There still has to be that receptionist.
You Ojnu underscore be chucked $5. Triple A.
Yo, thank you so much for the $5. I forgot I had that sound notification for that. Yo, lifting dude. Hada hada, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I grow stronger. The scream scared you out. Me too, because I forgot that I made that the noise. You call AT&T and then enter the number. Really? Wait. Even if you don't have AT&T, can you call AT&T if you don't own an AT&T phone plan? Becco likes using a rotary phone. I like the spinny boop 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 thing noise. Yeah, thank you so much for the $5. You ask for the people to call and they will. Yeah, you message them. You text message, hey, give me a call. It's how it goes. Yeah. You should post more videos to grow on YouTube and find some clips you found fun. And find some clips you found funny, or you like, and post it on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I want to do more of the YouTube Shorts. Izzy, what you're watching on is actually just my VODs channel, but I do have like a main channel where I post shorts and highlights and other random bits and bobs. That's usually where I post like the actual edited stuff. The VODs is mainly like to keep the archive, but also I'm hoping that the archive can eventually get big enough so that it can have emotes. But because I've split my channels up like that, it's kind of difficult. Hello, hi Black Dog. How are you doing? It makes it difficult, but I like it being clean like that at the same time too. Where is it? Manually. What is it? You were describing switchboard operators manually routing phone calls. Some would handle the process of asking the receiving end if they are willing to accept the charges. Eventually, they were replaced with a recording and other automated switching equipment. I see. That would make sense, so that you don't have to hire more people to do that menial task. Are you keeping up with the VOD upload? Yeah, absolutely. Especially since I'm streaming at the same time, so it kind of... I think I'm up to date. I think there's some VODs where the stream broke and I would need to like refix and re-upload the VOD, but I'm pretty up to date with my VODs. I think every stream has a VOD since I'm streaming it already on YouTube. She dual streams on YouTube and YouTube saves them as uploads automatically. Yeah, there's a couple of them where YouTube broke. So the VOD's kind of broken and I'd need to fix it. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good. You have ads handled? They don't like you now. A good dictionary. Yeah, a good dictionary. I need a Becca's dictionary. She hates us. She moved back. What do you mean by moved back? Becca will perfect the art of calling to burbs. Yeah, I want a cat chirp. Did you know? Cats can chirp. I want a cat chirp. I try. It's such a cute sound. Cougars chirp and bark and scream and cry. It's kind of freaky. You've heard all of the noises? That sounds scary. That means cougars are experimenting with the noises to hunt their prey. Meowing for people, chirps for birds. Yeah. You heard lions make a chuff sound? What's a chuff sound? What is the main channel called? I think if you go into the VODs channel, I think I have it hooked up that way, where you scroll down and it says like recommended channels. I think I do have them linked with each other. I think. Other than that, you could just search up bekogenning on YouTube, and I think it should show up the main channel. You've even heard cougars sound like little girls screaming and crying. Wait! Screaming and crying? We lit off some firecrackers to scare it off because that crap was scary? That's creepy. That's very creepy. Dude, even when I was playing Red Dead, some of the sounds that the elk or deer-like folk were making were kind of creepy because I've never heard them before. I've never heard like deer make whatever noises Red Dead was doing. Online neighbors? What? Yeah. Okay, I think I got to the point where I'm talking. How am I still so backlogged? I got to the point with the neighbors. Excuse me, what? Spicy? Diagram of what? Use MS Paint to make the diagram. And now we got to the raid. All of the raid messages. Hello. I bet Avi's tired. Becca is about to give you a weird presentation with a weird story. She got the same ending. She will get back to you in 50 minutes. She played the OG. Becca likes using rotary phones. Yep. Where am I? It's an 800 number you call, so it's free on any phone. Does anybody know the phone number? The screams in the dead of the night. 1 sec, you'll get the number. Collect. Oh my god, it's straight up literally just collect? Really? Why don't I know these numbers? 1-800-COLLECT. And this is to charge the other person. But also at the same time, aren't phone calls unlimited these days? So there's no need to call 1-800-COLLECT, right? Oh, but it's for long distance. And I don't know how much long distance costs. Wait. When you call the collect, then you have to type in the actual phone number, right? Oh, I don't know any phone numbers long distance, actually. You know what? I don't know how to long distance phone call. I would have just called. But wait, there's line and other like online phone stuff. Like there's Discord. There's no reason to call via collect anymore. Well, we've gone past needing things like that. Miwin VOD's channel hasn't been updated for 6 months. Oh, is that Avi? Has she not updated her VOD's channel for 6 months? Oh wait, am I looking at the wrong VOD's channel? Me, you, me? You looking for my VOD's channel or Avi's VOD's channel? I don't know where Avi's at on her VOD's channel. You really love cougars? Nothing gets you
Elk
happy
bugles are
than
freaking cool.
encountering
They
cougars.
freak out people who don't know what they are. Like Beko, who thought it was a skinwalker or something.
Freaking elks make really weird noises. I don't even remember what noise they made, but they were noises that sounded unnatural to me. You dumb, you should be looking in the lives tab instead of the videos tab. Yeah, live! Using collect calls is usually from inmates in jails and prisons. Oh! Does anybody know the phone number of an inmate? You know how like they have those programs where you can write letters to inmates to try to like what do you call it? Enliven their lives or something? Can you do that? Can you just call an inmate and like talk to them? Be like, "Hello, random inmate." No way, is that a thing? Is that not a thing? Can you not? Is that not a thing? I'm not backlogged anymore. Yeah, we can now talk about this story that I had. So the reason why I don't talk to the reason I don't talk to neighbors. She escaped the backlog. So, let's see. How do I draw this? I lived in a complex. I think top down would be easier, I think. So, this is like a walkway right here. This is a sidewalk. And then right here is like Freckles, right? Freckles is down here. And we'll say this is I'm trying to think. In the back there was stairways right here. So like this and like this. So you had to go up the stairs. So there's a first floor. I'm drawing the second floor. So down here there's like a first floor. So that's a door to the first floor, but we're not talking about the first floor. So you had to go up. And then there's a door here for this guy's house. Okay, so this is a unit right here. And this is a window. And so these are my stairs. That's my unit. And wait. No, it's not like this. It's not like this. Hold on. No! I'm drawing on my gray background. Hold on. Let me... Sorry to blind you guys. Gah. There you go. She's even adding ears. You see it too? Yo, it's what it is? Is she drawing the front facing? What? Complex. Firstly, you think it's quite simple. Hold on. Let me think about this. We have so. Wait, where's my... Okay. It was sidewalk. And there's a complex down here. complex down here. First floor. And then you needed to turn this way. And then you needed to go up the stairs. And then there was a bridge that went across. And this was my entrance. And there was an entrance here. Window. Window. This unit. This unit. Okay. So, the other way. Damn it, I did it the wrong way. It's the other way. And then there was also complex here. Complex here. Right? But first floor. I don't remember exactly how the second floor was for this area, but like after the bridge, just imagine the same thing but mirrored. So there was probably a second floor here, but I didn't live on that side. So these were also another set. Just imagine this mirrored. So let's just copy it and then just flip it vertically like this. Okay. With the only exception being that down here was the sidewalk. And then Freckles would be parked there. Okay? So this is essentially like what the complex looked like. Are those houses? This is like an apartment complex that I used to live in when I left the homestead. You're doxing your poor neighbor. So the neighbor that asked me if I was a porn star lived right here in the first floor. The first floor, this side. I lived right here. Okay. And when I first moved in, literally the first week, my neighbor asked me if I was a porn star. In response to me telling them that I did video editing for work. Media and video editing. And they're like, "You're a porn star?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, if you ever do any of that kind of content, if you're ever curious, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you can let me know because I'd be interested." And I'm like, "No." No. And he would not let off of it. Told you the story is going to be weird. Not even streaming? You mean no. It's a live schematic of was it prawn editing right before your eyes? No door opening, degrees, window locations, or room splitters. This is just like a kind of like a brief thing, okay? Listen, you had to go upstairs. So, to go into my apartment, right? You would essentially have to, let me get a new color here. You would essentially have to, go from, give me my brush. Why is it that color? Give me red. Why isn't it giving me red? Is this file in gray mode? It is in grayscale. Give me RGB, please. Don't flatten. Give me RGB. Okay. So you would essentially have to walk underneath that first bridge. Walk underneath the second bridge. Right? Go up the stairs. And then go into my apartment. Right? So, with that being said, there's kind of no reason to cross this bridge. This bridge right here, there's no reason to cross the bridge unless you're going into my apartment. Absolutely no reason. As I mentioned before, when I was moving out, I left my door wide open because I was just like, I'm going in and out constantly. I'm making multiple trips to like pack Freckles and whatnot. And during one of the times that I pass, I noticed that like this door is slightly ajar. Just slightly. And I'm like, that's a bit weird. That wasn't always ajar, right? That's kind of weird. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That's fine. And so like I'm inside and my door is still wide open. It's just wide open. And I'm inside and I'm like packing a box. I'm like right here. I'm packing a box or something. And I hear this door open. And I'm like, oh, let me just run to my door to close it. Because I didn't want to be like, oh, you know, it's kind of embarrassing. My place is a little bit of a mess because I'm still packing. So I run to my door to close my door to you know, hide the mess. There wasn't a lot. But it was still like kind of courtesy. I don't want my door wide open while like somebody's there. And so I'm now at the door. My neighbor is right there. He's at his door. He just opened it. I heard him open it. And I'm just like, oh, hi, sorry. I'm just, you know, packing. And he's just like, oh, you're moving out? I'm like, yeah, I'm moving out. I had the door open because, you know, I'm going in and out and things like that. And he's just like, oh, do you need any help? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I got everything. I'm, you know, just packing. I'm fine. And he's like, okay. Okay. He closes his door. I'm a little bit weirded out by this. Because I'm like, okay, well, why did he open his door? Wasn't he gonna leave? Why did he open his door? Why was he leaving his apartment, but then he didn't leave? I'm a bit weirded out. And I'm like, okay. So what I do is I finish packing that one box. And I'm taking it to Freckles, right? I see I'm passing by here and I see his door is ajar again. His door, he didn't close it. His door is ajar. I go down the stairs. I pass the bridge. I get to right here and I look back behind me. He's opened his door and I watch him. He's actually like walking across the bridge towards my apartment. There's no reason for him to be walking this direction, right? If he's leaving, he should be going this direction. But I see him heading towards my apartment. I look at him and he looks down at me, sees me looking back at him, immediately goes back into his apartment. Immediately goes back in. I'm kind of creeped out by this point. I'm creeped out really bad, right? But like, this is my train of thought. My train of thought is, he tried to get in my apartment. He's trying to steal things. In my head, I'm just like, this guy is trying to steal some things. So I quickly, in a hurry, put the things into Freckles. And then I rush back to my place, right? I rush back. I'm like, he's trying to steal things. He's trying to steal some things. I don't remember what I had left in the apartment, but I was so scared. I'm just like, he's going to steal things or whatever and whatnot. And so I rush back inside. I close the door and I'm just like, what is he doing? He's trying to like break into my place and because I'm leaving the door wide open. And so I go to my window here and I have the blinds and I'm like trying to peek through a little bit. I'm trying to peek without touching any of the blinds. And by this point, I've called Vianari, right? I've called people, I've called friends, and I'm like, I think my neighbor is trying to like break into my apartment and steal things. Like, I think he's trying, because there's no reason for him to be here. There's no reason for him to try to cross that bridge. There's only one way to my place. And that bridge doesn't go anywhere else other than my place. So there's no reason for him to try to cross it. Right? And I'm like, I'm calling my friends. I'm just like, hey, Rose, I won't be able to meet you for a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I've even called Vianari at one point. Because I guess I had a people that were coming to like help me move out or whatever. And I'm looking at the window and I'm trying to figure out what this guy is doing, what his angle is. And I could see that he's looking out of his window too. He's trying to creep on me. And I'm just like, why? and then as I'm on the phone talking about how this guy's trying to steal things, I see it. He's looking through his window at my place. And he's got his dingling out. And he's playing with his dingling while looking at my place. And I'm like, now I'm so scared by this point. And I'm like freaking out to Rianari. I'm like, why does he have his dingling out? I'm like, Rianari, he's looking out the window of my place and he's got his dingling out. I was so scared and I was so terrified. I'm like, I can't leave the apartment now. I don't want to go outside anymore. I don't want to go outside. I'm scared and like, oh my God. I was so terrified. And at that point, like, my friends were like, don't go outside anymore. Like, don't go out at all. And they had to come and get me. And they even tested it out. So, like, both my friends that I was supposed to meet up after, like, getting a couple of boxes to the new place, they both came. And so they tested it. They gave me a box. They stood by the window, kind of peering out. And they had me take a box to the car. And they saw that he was watching, and he was watching me leave the entire time and was just like eyeballing very creepily. And they did not like the stares or the vibes. And so after basically escorting me out and like locking up the place for the night and like going to the new place with the boxes and things like that, I was not allowed to go back to my old apartment by myself or ever at all. Actually, my friends actually decided to, like, there was nothing else left. I just needed to clean the apartment. I just needed to clean it, like just spot clean. They wouldn't let me go back anymore. They actually went in my stead and cleaned the apartment for me. They were like, yeah, no, you're not going back to that place anymore. Effing freak. Peepers do be crazy for real. WTF, huh? Did you call the cops? I didn't call the cops because nothing happened and I couldn't really prove anything. And I didn't really take any videos or pictures of this guy, like, playing with his peepers, like, while staring at my window. But it was just one of those things where it was just like, what kind of neighborhood am I in? Like, I thought I was in a good neighborhood because I was in a complex that was like next to my sister's house. And like, just to get like two neighbors that were like that back to back was crazy. Thankfully, I didn't go out much. So like, but the fact that, like, I had my door wide open while I was packing boxes and that, like, he tried to go into my place while I'm packing boxes by myself and then even tried to get into my place when I, like, was putting a box in Freckles. And, like, if I didn't see him try to go across the bridge and he ran back to his apartment, if I didn't see him and I came back from Freckles, like, from putting the box in Freckles, and I came back and he was in my apartment, like, I thought about that. That kind of traumatized me for a little bit. Like, what would have happened if I had come back to my apartment and he was inside of my apartment already? I think about that. I mean, I thought about it. I mean, I still think about it, obviously. Like, that's really bad. But, like, after the fact, I thought about it so long and was just like, if I didn't see him, if I didn't, like, if I wasn't paranoid or whatnot, like, what in the world could have happened? Scenario. He just wants proof. Total sus. Me into that. Was it me to that man? Bro trying to get some souvenirs. That is cheap behavior. Was it cheap behavior? WTF? Becco schematics. -2. That's not a jar. That's a door. Silly. Still weird as heck to ask that point blank. Yeah. People were really bold. I didn't understand how the boldness of some people. She's not a good architect. Listen. I know what a window is and a door. I drew what a door is. This is a door. And this is a window. At least he's being kind enough to ask in bettering her content as a porn star. You didn't mention streaming and they went to that. I wasn't even streaming at that point. It was the funny thing. I did video editing and media content for some clients. No door opening degrees, window locations. Okay, I think I caught up. Let's see. Yeah, you don't need to go back. So this peeper neighbor wasn't the same as the amateur prawn guy? No. That guy was down here. So the guy that asked if I was a porn star lived in the first floor of this unit. So the one below this one. And then the peeper guy was the same level as me. Some people have no class for real, for real. Ladies, gotta be careful. Him breaking in your house, he might install a camera. But I was moving out. There would be no point in him installing anything. He would just be in my home with me by myself. You should have called the cops. Don't make an excuse. Should I? Sort of thing. I was just more scared than anything, but he didn't. I feel like I didn't have any like substantial proof. If that made any sense. Cause like, I don't know. I've never really dealt with like calling the cops like that before. Maybe he let one out in your apartment. He wasn't in there, thankfully. He didn't make it inside. You ask for a restraining order or report an offense at least. I've actually, interestingly enough, I actually have looked at what restraining orders for like that previous area that I was in. And according to the area, like there would be no point in doing a restraining order because in order to do a restraining order in the area that I was in, it has to be mutually agreed upon. So like if I were to enact the restraining order, the person that I'm doing the restraining order against needs to mutually accept the restraining order. If they don't accept the restraining order, then it doesn't hold. It doesn't take effect or whatever. They have to accept the restraining order. If they don't accept it, then it doesn't activate? ? At least from the way I understood what I was reading, it needed to be mutually accepted and agreed upon. So I didn't really see a point in doing a restraining order because obviously the person that has the restraining order against them would never agree to have a restraining order against them. You had a somewhat similar experience in the past. It sticks with you. Yeah. It was terrifying to think about. That's why Becco has a taser chan. I don't carry it all the time. I think. I don't know. I have I don't know. I think that's why I think at a certain point in time, at some point in time, like Belle gifted me a knife, right? Said to hold it, but also the knife that he gave me, he thinks there is a higher chance that I will hurt myself because what is it? It's like a flip out knife, but the thing gets stuck when you try to close it. And so there's a lot of times where he does not like watching me try to put it away because he thinks I'm gonna slam it on my fingers accidentally. It does not matter if you don't have proof. Please call for your own safety. That sounds so stupid. It is stupid. It is kind of stupid. That's not how that should work. It's not. It's not how that should work, but in the previous area when I tried to look into it one time, that is what I understood from what I was reading. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe that's not like what it's supposed to be and I just read it wrong, but I've read it multiple times and I even showed people and that's what they understood too, that it has to be mutually agreed upon. What person says, oh yeah, I was totally stalking this person. Such a dumb ruling. Mace / pepper spray is better. I have bore it. Because I think the thing with like mace, knives, and pepper spray and things like that, like you can't bring it with you on the airport. Those are kind of no-no things. And since I travel a lot, the thing that is safe to bring, that is okay, is like a flashlight. But it's a flashlight with like eye-burning lumens. So would hopefully be enough to like blind them so that I could get away is what I bring. I bring, I think Bora is like 1,100 lumens or something like that. There's another flashlight that I kind of want that's like, I think it's like 1,800 lumens or something. Something crazy. Like really bad crazy. I kind of want that flashlight, but it's kind of expensive because it's super high lumens. But that would be super effective. What kind of knife is it? You like knives? It's a purple knife, but it's like a Joker themed knife. But it was, I guess, the only purple one available. I don't know what he called it. I don't want to say like I don't want to say a knife name and then be wrong. I know it's not a butterfly knife. That's the flippy kind. It's not one of those. I don't know if it's considered a switch knife. It's not spring loaded, I think. But it's the one that you flip out and it's got like a hollow bit in the middle. I think. I have to find it. I kind of need to find my knife. And if I do, I can take a picture and post it in the Discord. Also, yeah, reporting to the person who owns the building too. I should have. I really should have. At the time, I was just too frazzled, and my friends kind of didn't allow me to go back anyway. So, you know, I guess I didn't have to deal with it again. But yeah, if I had to go back, if I didn't have my friends like do the last bits for the apartment leaving, I probably would have tried to report it, I guess, but I'm just glad that I didn't have to go back after finding that out. Cold Steel has some good and affordable small fixed blades. I don't know the differences between different knives. Borat, your wife. Borat. My lovely travel companion. I actually think I need to find Borat. It's been a while since I've traveled. He might be in one of the suitcases. Good old Mora would work. Which one's a Mora? Please stop pronouncing knife that way. Why? 1,500 plus lumens and a strobe mode. I think Borat does have a strobe mode. Yeah. That's what yours has? 1,500 lumens? It's pretty bright, right? Yeah, that blinds him for real. I should look at the other flashlight. But the other flashlight that's like super bright lumens is like I think it's like almost $100 for it. It's like really bright. Let me see. The strobing is necessary. But the thing is, I don't know how to get to strobe like really fast. But I know how to get to super bright really fast. They made it a hotkey that I just need to hold down the button and it goes to the max settings instantly. Probably a lever-assisted knife. Those are legal most places. A pocket knife. She's talking about a pocket knife. Where is the lock? In the middle? On the sides. So when the knife is open, it's like there's a ridgy bit, and I need to move the ridgy bit to the side to let the knife down. Smith & Wesson or Frost are affordable and common and cheap. You would have just used a pocket chainsaw. Lets you whip out your ding-a-ling when you're here for... Can you bring a pocket chainsaw on an airplane? You can't you? That should be considered a weapon. Frost Cutlery has some nice options too. You guys are knife connoisseurs, aren't you? Mora, aka Mora Knife, has some famous affordable outdoor fixed blades. Ah, your strobe is 3 quick button presses. I need to see what Borit's strobe setting is. I just know Borit's strong light, super strong light. Let me see here. Where's the flashlight? It's been a while since I looked at the flashlight. You can post a picture of the locking type she is talking about. I'm so glad you guys are able to understand like what I'm talking about. I feel like the way I describe things, like the little notchy thing on the side. A little notchy thing on the side. That one. I know I'm like so terrible at describing it. Is this it? No, that's not it. You can just talk the TSA out of stalling you. Yeah. Sounded like a line lock. The question is if it's lever assisted or fingernail open. You are enthusiast? Watch every episode of Knife Center on YouTube? Oh. I know I have another friend that's a knife enthusiast, and like they always show me, like whenever they show me their desk, it's always got like 6 or 7 knives on their desk that they're polishing and they sharpen to the point where like I think they accidentally cut their hand and it needed surgery, some like nerve repair and things like that. I'm like, please. Why? Or just leave it out like that, please. I only have, so I have the knife that Belle gave me for my protection. But I also have my survival knife, what Sarah has right now, because I accidentally left it outside and it rusted. My BK-22 that I did a lot of research because I wanted a survival knife that would be able to do all of my survival needs. Because I didn't want to have to buy multiple knives. But also at the same time, buying multiple knives is preferable as opposed to getting the one. But if I had to get the one, BK-22. They can shave hair with them. That's fun too. Nachi, was this? Nachi? The thumb stud? Which one? Do you have a BK-22? Do you know what a BK-22 is? The survival knife wasn't so great at surviving themselves. Listen, when you leave it out in the rain for like probably 2 months, I spent 2 months looking for it. So that means it was at least outside for 2 months because I was trying to look for it for 2 months. Did they get into Japanese water stone? Good but expensive? Oh! No. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to sharpen knives. I'm still trying to find this like super bright flashlight that I have on my list saved somewhere. I might have to find it after stream. You know, I had no intention of talking about all of these topics that we talked about during stream today. I had every intention to talk about Dragon Ball. Yeah, here we are with my yapping skills. Here we are. Let's see. Imagine how starved the knife was, having not eaten for 2 whole months. What do you feed a knife? You put it in the Discord? Okay. Left out in rain. Oh no, not the rust. Yeah. I was trying to look for it. I really was. I was trying so hard to look for it, and I don't know when I left it out. I only found it because, we set up the tent, so it was at least out there for like 2 months. I was so sad. I'm just like, where's my knife? I could totally use it for the camping stream. And then I couldn't find it. And then we did the camping stream, and then I found it outside, and I'm like devastated because it's all gnarly and gross. But Sarah's been fixing it up, and it looks fabulous. According to Sarah, it's chipped too, somehow, surprisingly. After all of the reviews of me trying to like find a really durable knife that could chop wood like an axe and things like that, I watched a man like stab it into a tree and was able to stand on it. And you're telling
Ads
me
are dropping in 2 minutes.
you're telling me leaving it out in the rain for 2 months, or trying to chop a twig on a cutting board, which was enough to slice my cutting board in half, was enough to chip the BK-22. Let's talk of Dragon Ball, all of the yapping. Yeah, I had plans. Your yapping gets the better of you. Nothing can stop it. Whether you want to share, Becca, someone will be here to listen. I will. You know what? Next time we'll talk about... Listen. Hold on. While we're here, actually, while I have Photoshop up, I'll do this as quickly as possible. So right now, I'm in a part in Dragon Ball where, like, something has... Like neurons are currently fired in my brain, okay? And let me explain why. Let me explain, okay? That's a Super Saiyan, okay? Let's look at this Super Saiyan, okay? Yes, okay. That's a Super Saiyan. That's a Super Saiyan. Yeah, that's a Super Saiyan. Okay. Let's look here. This is a Super Saiyan. Okay. That's a Super Saiyan. And then there's a point to this. Hold on. Right, they introduced a new form. Okay, we have, this is Goku Super Saiyan God, okay? Take a nice good look at him. Yeah, okay. So, my neurons are firing. I have these neurons firing in my brain. Because we've just seen this one. Or actually, hold on. I think... Is this the one that I... Wait. Oh, did I not find a Goku Blue? Hold on. Let me really quickly find a Goku Blue. Goku Blue. It's so hard because I'm trying to find like official pictures versus like fan art. And I'm not trying to make sure that I'm finding like official pictures.
Ads incoming.
No, I'm not ready for ads! Where's god damn it, I can't snooze it. You're gonna
ABS are running for 180
No!
seconds.
No, they're gonna miss it. They're gonna miss the neuron explanation. Hold on. Oh, look, I have also a Trunks picture. Look at that. There's another. Okay, let's stick them right here. Okay, there you go. Okay, hold on. Where's the Goku picture I just took? Where's the Goku picture I just saved? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we have the Goku God, okay? And then we have this. We have the Goku Blue. Okay? We have Goku Blue. We have Goku Blue. We have Future Trunks here. have, which one is this one? This one? Okay. This one. There's a point to this. Don't worry, there's a point to this. What's your favorite fight in the tournament? You guess this convo is really dragging Dragon Ball. BK22, you know it. Chonker fixed blade. It's such a good blade. It's so hefty. So much it strained the edge. You did the best you could. You feed it like a rope to cut or a body or stab. Do you actually have to consistently cut things with your knife to keep it, like, sharp? People love them for splitting small pieces of wood, and you think the military? Yeah! I want it for its durable chunkiness to chop the wood. Your rust is annoying. Brass brushes or rust scrubbers help. Nice. A friend saved it. Nice! It's probably because of the rust eating the cutting edge. I don't know if the chip was before or after. I think the chip was before it rusted. I think the chip was from me chopping the stick on my cutting board. I think it's from chopping the stick. Because I think I remember freaking out about that. My cutting board being sliced in half and looking at the knife. So I think the chip was before the rust. Cold steel reckon fixed blades are nice for the price. Also, yes. That's a Super Saiyan 3, actually. Which one? Which one is it? It doesn't matter. They're all Super Saiyan. The God. You use the stuff you use to clean the refinished guns. Oh, nice. He do be the God. What, the rust remover? What is the rust remover? You only know the Japanese scrub pads and brass brushes and vinegar if you're feeling risky. Does vinegar like a hit or miss? Poor Becco. Oh, the expensive liquid stuff? You forgot those liquids. They will never know what's happening. It's okay, ad viewers. At least you have me to look at. Waiting for everyone to come back. Welcome back, everybody. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Saiyan. SS, SG, SSS, SGS. Naval jelly, other chemical compounds made to dissolved rust. Rust is a bad thing. That's young Vegeta, SS3. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's a point. You guys are back. So now I can continue explaining this. So we have God. I don't know which version is this. I think this is like what? One of these has to be a Super Saiyan 2 somewhere. Right? One of these has to be a Super Saiyan 2. Which one is this? This one? I need to move this one away. Hold on. Move. Oh, yeah, this has to be 3 because the eyebrows disappear. When the eyebrows disappear, that's like 3. For some reason, the eyebrows disappear. See, like this one right here, this one has eyebrows. 3 does not have eyebrows. Okay. So let's try to line this up. So this is default Super Saiyan, right? That's default Super Saiyan. This is another one of this Super Saiyan. One of these has to be a Super Saiyan 2. One of them has to be a Super Saiyan 2. We're just going to pretend. One of them, because there's nothing different other than he has lightning effects around him, right? Between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. It's just lightning particles. You think the middle one is Super Saiyan 2? Okay. So there you go. Just like that. I'm putting too much time into this. And then we have Super Saiyan 3, where they just remove the eyebrows. Oh, I forgot about this one. That's Trunks, but that's a regular Super Saiyan, so that's fine. We could just stick them like right there in the middle. Okay, and then we had the God right here. There you go. And then we have Super Saiyan Blue. Right? Are you guys still with me? You guys are still with me? 3 also has pupils. That's true. That's true. Okay, 3 has pupils. Future Gohan never reached 2. Yeah, you only have Super Saiyans 1 and 3. Okay, well we'll pretend you guys can tell too just from the eyes. There's no difference, right? It's just the lightning effects. It's the same, but lightning particles. I'll give a look into that. Chat, does Majin Vegeta count as Super Saiyan J2? Which one was Majin Vegeta? I think I had a picture of Majin Vegeta somewhere. Let me see. Did I pick? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we also have Majin Vegeta. He can be 2 if he counts as 2. If he counts as 2. So we'll put him somewhere here. Okay? I don't know if it counts or not. Yes, it counts. Good morning. Hi, Mushroom! He achieved 2 after the time skip. Who? Vegeta? You'd probably find the point faster from the abandoned survival knife than whatever point you're being shown here. You passed the test. Fun fact. When Toriyama returned to work on Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods in 2013, he drew SSJ3 thinking it was SSJ2. Really? He's losing track of his own lore. He's losing track. You love Majin Vegeta. You can fix him. Oh my god, yeah. Yes, Vegeta. I don't remember Majin Vegeta too much. I don't remember too much. Other staff had to tell him it wasn't SSJ2. That's funny. You don't know why people say SSJ? The Japanese say SS? Hey Becca, you feel your stream title is misleading? There was a point, and we were talking about phones at a certain point in time. Anyway, here. This is the point, okay? So with Super, they're releasing these new ones, right? We have God right here, and then we have Blue right here. If it'll let me waggle it. There we go. We have Blue right here, okay? They're all somewhat similar. However, Blue is basically God, but as a Super Saiyan. Think of God as base form, and Blue is the Super Saiyan equivalent of God. You know, I was actually wondering about that, because in the tournaments they said like when he was originally God form, he ran out of time, and I assumed that was a one-off thing, and he just couldn't turn to God anymore. But during the Tournament of Power, he's now turning into God, like, interchangeably. And I'm like, I thought he lost that. How can he do it now? Question mark. Regardless, that's not the point. My neurons are being fired because of this form. Which, the only difference, as you can see, between Blue and this one is that they gave Vegeta Uwu eyes. This is what I call Uwu Jita, because they gave him these oh wait, I'm covering it. Hello? They gave him these. Do you see it? They gave him these sparkles in the middle, the little glisten points, right? This, oops, brush. Give me brush. This right here and this right here. They gave him these little glistens in his eyes, which just gives a whole different feel. And this is now, I am dubbing it in my brain. I don't care what anybody else has called and dubbed these. Do you see all of these other Super Saiyan forms and how they lack this glisten in the eye? Okay? They lack the glisten in the eye. This right here is Uwu Jita. This is Uwu Jita right here. This is Uwu Jita. It's called Blue Evolution? Not anymore. It's now called Uwu Jita. Oh god, your neurons shouldn't be giving permission to be fired. This is Uujita. Look at it. Do you not see this when you see him? All you need to do is just add the blush marks and it's Uujita in his finest form. Super is just more shiny in general. Yeah, Super is literally the animators discovered After Effects and decided to add more particles. Super Vegeta. Vegeta just wants to go uwu for his Discord Saiyan kittens uwu. Eyes shine. Yeah, the Super Vegeta blue. Vegeta needs those. Do you not see how perfect this is? So now whenever you see this form of Vegeta, you can never unsee Uwujita. This is Uwujita. Also, Kale's green hair is because of the cause that form of Super Saiyan is special, one of a kind. That's not true because Broly can also do it too, from what I'm hearing and understanding. Behold my power of the Uwu. Exactly. So like I just got to this episode where he got this form and I cannot stop staring at the glistening in his eyes and how I just keep expecting Uwu. I just keep expecting Uwu. You're okay with Uwujita? Yes! I know Super has been out for a long time now and it's too late to have memes, but if you guys see pictures of like this Uwujita and just add blush marks to him, I think it would be hilarious if all of a sudden this became a meme of Uwujita. I love this. Uwujita. Because the other ones don't have the glisten in their eyes. You already didn't like Blue Evolution before now. You've given me another reason to never search for this form again. Kale is Universe 6 equivalent of Broly. Remember, parallel. Ah! Ah, interesting. Ah, interesting. Okay, okay. Put respect on Vegeta's name. Vegeta is cute. You were going to say, yeah, most likely just a stylistic change from the newer animation team / actually having more than $20. Can't stop looking at Vegeta's eyes. Now you know how Bulma felt. The other ones don't have pupils or the eye shine. You'd have to look into Kale / and Broly's transformation. Kale and Broly, as I understand, they're the same like rare transformation thing. Also, you haven't seen Super Broly yet. That happens after the anime. Yeah, but I've watched some analysis. Maybe not analysis, like a short. I've not actually watched a full-blown video, but I have seen like those shorts where people are like Broly and Kale, something rare genetic deformity, Super Saiyan. Rare. So I at least know that much. Uwujita. Cause like, have you ever seen the Uwu sharks? The fact that he has the white glistening in the eye is basically half of the work. It's half of the work. This right here is the same energy to me as this. Uwujita has the same energy to me as Uwu Shark. This is the same energy. These two things are the same thing to me. So whenever I see this form, I just think Uwu Shark is Uwu Vegeta. Uwujita. Now what do you think of white hair Goku? What white hair Goku? It's like legendary Super Saiyan, right? Which one? The Kale thing? Yeah. For some reason, they just added a lot of shimmering and lighting effects onto all the forms new in Super. Yeah. Uwu Shark, yeah. Uwujita is Uwu Shark. That shark has meme vibes like 2011. That's what it seems like. Let me think here. Hold on. Are you talking about this one? This Ultra Instinct? He does have the shine in his eye. Like, I didn't notice it until I was looking for the pictures, right? So this picture, this one also has an eye shine. But when I was watching the show, I didn't notice it. It doesn't feel as prevalent. Hold on. This one. It doesn't feel as prevalent as Uwujita. It doesn't. It's just not as prevalent. But every time they keep saying Ultra Instinct in the show, I just keep thinking about Shaggy. So I don't know which came first. I don't know if like I keep thinking of Shaggy from Scooby Doo and Ultra Instinct Shaggy, like Zoinks. So I can't take it seriously. I can't take the name seriously because every time they say Ultra Instinct, I just keep thinking of Shaggy in my brain. This came first. It parodied this. Ultra Instinct Shaggy parodied this. Yeah. I know of the Shaggy first. So like I just feel weird every time they say it. I feel like they're joking. I feel like that's not real. Every time they say the name, I feel like that's not real. Soon Goku. Becca going to be looking at eyes as much as I do after this. Becca really what? Going to take off early for the night. Good night. Sorry, Goku, you're only a normie. It can't be Goku Woo. Goku Woo. Goku Woo. Oh my god, that's so good though. Goku Woo. But guys, Uwujita. Uwujita. I think Bruce Lee was the person who came up with the idea of Ultra Instinct. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That don't matter. Memes have overriding effect. That's what the Scooby snacks are for. That's so true. That is so true. Okay, with that said. You guys are right. We're so past Mogwai hours. We're so massively past Mogwai hours. Hey, look, for the first time in what, bajillion years, we're gonna go raid Bell because I don't remember the last time I raided Bell. Can the raid message be Uwujita, please? Like a ton of Uwujitas. I'm gonna get some food. I'm hungry. Yeah, Uwujita raid! Yeah, sure can, yeah! You guys were here for the Uwujita. We ended on this note. Let this be the last thing ingrained on your brain. What having a daughter does to a man. Oh, that's right! Bra was just born. The original meme is the fact that Goku as Ultra Instinct can dodge moves without thinking. Ultra Shaggy came from a clip where he was doing the same in a bar fight against bikers. You know? I guess that makes sense. Uwujita, 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 yeah. Vegeta raid. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, of course. And remember, new schedule means I'm streaming a bit more, except for the cancellation because of a wedding. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming the night market. It's like a small game. Something about market and cat gods and things like that. I don't know too much about it, but that'll be like our chillax game. And then Thursdays are the Red Dead. Thursday are the Red Deads. You show the clip in the Discord? Okay. They used the correct name and not the Bola. Well, no, they use Bola. In the show, they're using Bola, but I know her name's actually Bra. Yeah, the show calls her Bola. Yeah, the dub says Bola. You thought you were gonna do the actual night market? No. Goodbye, guys! Ah. Undergarments. Yum.